Hello. Hello. How's everyone doing? Oh, camera's on, eh? Camera's been on the whole time. Let me get some of this shit out of your way real quick. Sorry about that. I'm very unprofessional. You know how it be when it comes to Daddy Fritten streaming. But anyway, I'm here. And it was quite a day. I got Alex and Top Hats waiting for me on the other side of this line, but we got lots to talk about. Yeah, that PS5 reveal was very underwhelming. Shout out to the 25 people. Let's drop lots of super chats today so we can beat Alex and Top Hats, because I've been putting out videos. I've been a good boy, all right? You guys got a video earlier this day, and you got one last week, and you're going to get another one I think Friday or maybe tomorrow. So, I deserve a reward for doing my job. All right, let me call these guys real quick.
My topic is donating so early because then I can't brag about it.
Ow. Hey guys.
Hey Fred.
Yo, I just I started up the stream about 10 minutes ago. Just had a just some music playing, but I'm good to go. How's my audio? Can you guys ask your audience?
Your audio is much better than last time.
Way better than last week.
Really? Well, what's up?
Yeah.
I'm proud of myself. See, I'm figuring it out, guys, one by one. I bought a pack of some beer right here. I got an ounce of weed. I'm ready.
Excellent.
This man
Look
said
at the
he's
Zoomer
ready.
learning.
Can you believe, Tak, that a Zoomer is actually prepared for something in his life?
No, I don't think so. That must be a mistake.
I mean, I mean, you guys were prepared for the last time, but that didn't go right. I guess
so. Today's gonna be another stream of Zoomer versus Boomer versus Crazy Person.
Actually,
good.
Things might be a little more interesting today because we're gonna talk about console stuff. Yay!
I already warned everybody that I'm probably just gonna be quiet whilst you two discuss PS5 exclusives and third-person action adventures, and I'm just gonna drink and get silly.
Well, don't
drunk.
worry. There's good news, Tak. It turns out that Sony messed up big time somehow, and they have $1 billion.
Yeah.
And they must have.
Magically, things got messed up. So I don't know how you mess something up this big. To be honest, I really don't know how this can be messed up. How you can we made a mistake. And that's, we just brazenly made a mistake about things being on our slideshow that we totally look at and review all the time, but yet it was a mistake. It was human error.
I don't know about that because
I don't know about
these
that.
guys had months to prepare for it, lots of money and professional editors and shit. It's there's no way a Sony executive didn't get a chance. Someone in higher up in Sony.
On the other hand, you should never underestimate human incompetence.
That is true.
100%.
I mean, it could have been what happened, but I think
this is why I usually don't subscribe to conspiracy theories, because conspiracy theories usually require people to be outstandingly competent, and humans on average are not that.
Don't tell that to me.
I believe rather in mistakes than actual pre thingy.
Yeah.
English, hard word.
English is not hard. English is English? No. English is not your second language, Tak, right?
English is my second language.
Is it your second language? Okay. I thought we had a discussion about this last stream where
Chris, thank you very much for the $33.
Tak
that
is
means
winning.
I'm up to $60 today.
To be fair, you started 30 minutes early.
Christoph, thank you for the $33.
You stupid fuck, Chris!
Someone in the group needs a Fuda body pillow, and it ain't you. Also, suck it, Frit. Not gonna go through your Google to donate.
Oh, that's fine. I'll still end up winning like last time.
Put the chat here.
Anyway, so Alex, I didn't actually watch the event. I only read up all the important info and the announcements. I didn't want to sit around for that. Was it boring?
Yeah, of course it was boring.
Yeah, I don't know if you got to watch it live on Mario's channel. I didn't get a chance to do that either. I was like, what? I mean, I love Mario, but nothing he could do could make Sony interesting, So.
Hey, Rose.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I
I asked on Twitter a genuine question: were there any game announcements that were not games that were played from the third person, and in which you bash things?
No.
And it
No,
was
there was
quiet
not.
all along,
everything
so-
everything was that exactly.
yeah, it was.
Thank you, Nexus, for the $10 donation.
Oof.
Do you think Cyberpunk 2077 will live up to the hype? I don't know. I am not a fortune teller. I can simply not tell. Also, can't wait for Born Punk. I've heard that Born Punk. That's going to be a
Yeah.
blockbuster, though. Yes.
That's gonna be a hell of a
Thank you.
game.
Tac
Thank you, Nexus.
doesn't buy into the hype
Born Punk is absolutely gonna be a hell of a game.
toxicity.
Thank you, Alex.
Yeah, I think
No, Cyberpunk. I'm really not sure. I don't have many thoughts about Cyberpunk because it could go either way. They could go down the peasant route, dumb everything down, and go down pretty much the Bethesda route from Morrowind to Oblivion, or they could say, "Oh my God, Witcher 3 was so beloved, was not dumbed down compared to its predecessors. We should stay the course." I'm not sure which one of those will happen.
Yeah.
well, from what what I could tell with this Dark Souls gameplay trailers, my best guess is they removed the UI and lowered enemy HP to make the trailer go by quicker, but I think a lot of us would have loved a 20-minute
Doubt.
gameplay trailer.
Highly doubt.
Yeah.
So Eric Thorson, thank you for the $10 through Super Chat. Don't count on winning, Frit. This all goes to Alex.
I haven't received a single one so far. I've
People
been losing.
hate you today, Fred. What's up?
People hate me today, indeed. It's because
Last
I said
time-
it's because I said nice things about the Xbox.
What'd you say about the Xbox? That was nice.
All I said was that I think it's a good piece of hardware for $300, so you can't really complain. Like if you're getting 1440p 60, then I don't think $300 is it's too bad of a deal for something like that.
It's not. I don't think it is. I don't think it's a bad
No,
deal.
I would
And
get it.
honestly,
I would
if I had
get.
to get a console right now, it would still be the Xbox, because at least the Xbox has games that are not third-person action versus stealth elements that I would actually like to play, especially with my wife. You know, co-op RPGs. I think that's the Xbox rather than the PS5.
Top Hats is looking at his flight tickets for Malibu. He's like, "No, yeah, that's not from Microsoft. Microsoft didn't tell me to say
Trash
that."
Gamer says it's the sex box. Max Settings wants to snag a 3080 tomorrow. I'm gonna wait till March next year.
I'm not getting it. I'm not getting a single Nvidia card.
And
at
I'm
launch,
debating
no.
about getting the super version or the TI version instead.
You think they're
I'm
gonna do
waiting for
this?
that.
You think they're gonna?
I'm-
You think they're gonna do
Okay, fair
super? You think they're gonna do
Yes.
super models this one?
Yes, 100. I absolutely believe they will do a super or a TI version of the 3080 or 3070. 100%. The second AMD launches the 6000 series, I'm gonna give it 3 months. Supers are out.
3 months. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah.
And contrary to popular belief, I'm still quite happy with my 2080 Ti, and I'm not crying at all.
It's
The
not,
30
it's not
a
a
fine
bad card.
It's a fine card. It's
It's that,
fine.
and the thing is, what the way I approach hardware buys is, does the thing that I want to buy do the thing that I needed to do at the point that I'm buying it?
That's why I buy
my only
cards. Yeah.
concern. And
Yeah.
the card does still do awesomely. I can stream fine. I can edit videos fine. My games don't need the graphical power anyway. I think the only game right now that would actually tease the card would be Flight Simulator. And I'm fine. It's not like, you know, if you always go for, and then 1 year later something better is going to come out, you're never going to buy any hardware.
Yep.
So
and
I
you'll
don't
just
think
be
anybody would be
stuck
sad
in
about
this-
owning a 2080 Ti.
Yeah, and you'll be
I
in
just-
this like horrendous like loop that you're in all the time.
I see
Yeah.
there are people selling their 2080 Ti's for like 300, 400. I'm like, no, don't do that.
Why would they be selling
don't
anyway?
don't do
I mean,
that. Don't do that. The 2080 Ti it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Especially, let's say you're 1440p gaming, yeah? So you can pretty much play every damn game with that card at 144 hertz.
Yeah. The only
Definitely.
thing that's
So why would you upgrade? Because your monitor doesn't support more than 144 hertz anyway.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
even then the 3080, like at some point, even honestly does a CPU bottleneck because there's
Yeah.
so many frames going to that damn thing that it's like, holy shit. So the reason why you want to get a 3080
As
is
you
if
should,
you
Fissa.
want ray tracing to be on
Mm,
like all the time.
yeah.
And I do, right? Like I am really debating about getting a 3080 to put it on Cyberpunk.
So you're
Like,
not.
that's-
Are you gonna play Cyberpunk before you get the 3080?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your 2070 will do fine with it. Like
My 2070 Super is
Yeah.
perfectly fine.
Yeah. So, I don't really feel the urge to upgrade until I get a good chance to see the TI
One should
models.
always upgrade when one needs to upgrade, when there's considerable slowdowns, when the graphics card or whatever component you have obviously doesn't do the job it is meant to do anymore. This whole, oh, I need to upgrade because a new thing comes out is kind of peasanty mindset.
Super. Yeah, and that is really why a lot of people actually jump to PC gaming and give that meme where it's like, oh, it's $3,000, $2,000 for a PC. It's like, no, like it's not necessary at all. Like that's just it's a meme people like to throw around. It's really shitty too.
Yeah, and if you can't control yourself because you don't have top of the line hardware anymore, dude, then you have problems.
$5 from Jungarn. Hey buddy, I thought a TriStar setter for trap shooting. Thoughts? I don't know what he means by that. I won't Kurt Cobain myself. Well, okay, wow. That PS5 on
Jesus.
screen is metal, man.
And nobody says
Wow.
Nirvana is bad right now. I'm gonna
Nobody said Nirvana was bad.
Nirvana is a very bad band. Giovanni is asking, I have a Ryzen 2700X and CPU 5700 XT with my CPU bottleneck the GPU. It depends on the resolution you're playing at and the frame rate, right? So if you're playing at 144 FPS at 1440p, there will be some games where you're going to be getting. So when you say bottleneck,
I hate you
right,
too, Swerko.
what happens is your GPU is sending out more frames than your CPU can process. So your GPU will not be utilized at 100%. Like that's really what it is. Does that happen? Yes. It's very rare that it happens because so many games are GPU dependent. Even games that are CPU dependent aren't that bad
Thank you,
in
Fisher.
terms of like CPU bottlenecking.
And I think that's the point, Alex. Most games that face any sort of bottleneck, either GPU or CPU, don't face it because of some throughput problem, but rather because a game is heavily optimized towards CPU or GPU and just doesn't take into account all the power the other component uses or could provide.
Correct.
I have the problem. For example, Flight Simulator is very big on that. Flight Simulator is actually taxing on the CPU a lot more. At the same time, it only uses, I think, 4 or 8 threads at most. So your 2080 Ti or your 3080 right now sits there twiddling its thumbs, not being able to do anything. But the CPU goes, shit, I'm 100%, help me. And it just doesn't happen.
Yep, and it's super rare that it does happen. And so what happens is, the bottleneck won't be in terms of like you losing frame rate specifically. The bottleneck will be you could get more frame rate, but you're not. So you could be getting 170, 180, 200, but then you're only getting 144 or etc. You're not getting like 40 or 60. You're getting like a good frame rate, but you're not getting what you can out of that card. Which is fine. You don't always need to have everything running at 100% all the time. John Garn, thank you for the $2. Nirvana blows more than a midget hooker on Friday.
Your mother. You're talking about your mother.
Oh shit. Okay, hey, I gotta ask
All
you.
these Nirvana insults.
Alex, I gotta ask you. All right, I don't know if I'm the only one that thinks this, but
Yes, you are.
do you feel like the PS5 Digital Edition is one of the most pointless consoles ever made?
Why do you say that?
All right, so it's $100 cheaper and it doesn't have a disc drive. All right, that's it, right? It's $100 cheaper and doesn't have a disc drive. That's it. That's
so
about
Colt Eastwood was right about disk drives being $100 to $200 all along.
Colt Eastwood, God, he was right on the money, wasn't he? Always right, Colt Eastwood. He's correct all the time.
Devin, thank you for the 5 Canadian through Super Chat. What's up, Alex? Did you watch the PS5 event? If so, what are your thoughts? We're actually talking about that now, Devin. Also, I need to give Devin a big shout out. He is literally on every single stream that I do.
Thanks, Rose. Hi, back.
And he always shows up and he always supports the stream. And I just want to say thank you very much. It is a huge thing to have you here. Also, Mecha Art, who follows me on Steam, always hangs out with me, talks to me. Shout out to Mecha Art as well. He's an awesome guy. It's just super awesome. I'm super happy everybody watching the stream as well because it's always been really nice. And Unforgiven as well, for my birthday, he got me these headphones, which are very expensive. And Unforgiven has been part of my content from the very beginning, and it's just super nice to see everybody hanging out and just showing up. No, I don't think it's a waste. I would probably say the Xbox Series S would be a waste.
The Xbox Series S. Oh, really?
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Because even though the S is priced very aggressively, it's a Game Pass box.
But
You know?
the PS5 digital edition is also all digital.
The
That's fine.
Xbox S also
Yeah.
seems to be more of a, since we talked about it just now.
I know,
it's
but-
more of a bottleneck than the cheaper version of the PlayStation. The cheaper version of the PlayStation seems to still have almost
All the
same
horsepower,
clocking,
everything.
and
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
yep.
So
and,
it
So-
seems
and,
like
the
yep.
Xbox. Thank you for the £10, cat
Oof.
shotter. Thank you very much.
Getting
Appreciate it,
creamed
lovely man.
here.
Thanks. Yes, and I think the Xbox One S, Xbox Series X, whatever fucking naming,
Stupid naming.
they, I think,
Thank you,
will be
Easy.
holding back the technological progress of console gaming a lot more than the cheaper version of the PS5 will. Because
don't
you have
know.
to.
I don't-
you have
I
to
don't-
consider
I don't
developing for
believe.
that console as well for a whole fucking generation.
But we can also make the argument we have to develop for a lot of GPUs that are not part of
Yeah.
the generation anymore.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes,
So
but the
it-
difference is on a PC, for example, you can just adjust settings. You can develop for a high-end PC and then just tone it down. On a
Right.
console game, you can't do that.
which is really strange because a lot of these same developers are saying that you can't do that on these consoles, and I'm just like, then how do you make PC games? So then what do you do?
So
Like that's like
I,
that
one,
literally.
The reason is, I think, the inability or the unwillingness of console companies to let people choose their settings. So they have to choose a setting that they ship with that will be acceptable for most people, that they won't complain about. Meaning they will have to have certain maximum specs and certain minimum specs covered, and not specs. Taste is covered when it comes to frame rate, when it comes to graphics. Whereas on a PC, you can just tell the user, you sort it out on your own. It's all good.
And honestly, I don't understand why consoles just can't have that either.
I don't understand it either. I
You know, I think
all
it
they
has.
have
that the
to
user
do-
base is as stupid as I think they are.
All they have to do is say, "Here's our recommended, right? Here's what we recommend for you to get to free to play the game at. Do you want to go into the advanced tab? Yes. Okay. Change whatever you want. If I can get rid of depth of field, motion blur, chromatic aberration, all that garbage that just really hinders the image of the game, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Right? Like anti-aliasing at 1440p is a waste of resources.
My personal
even at
opinion is
1080p
that
is a
they-
waste of resources.
I think they don't do it because they can't be bothered with the support that would come with that. Because you would have millions of gamers suddenly saying the game isn't working, the game looks like shit, and then their support would get bombarded, and then that would
So-
be bad PR. And I think it's just because it's consoles are for the minimum gamer,
Okay.
the
thanks.
minimum skill gamer.
Well, 10 minutes by.
By
Anyway,
skill, I mean tech skills.
I just want to say, so Alex, is it confirmed that Miles Morales game is that coming to PS4? Is that confirmed, or was that also a
That's
mistake?
coming to PS4.
So what the
Christoph,
wait?
thank you
Wait.
for the-
What? Let's
hold
go
on.
ahead. Go ahead.
Christoph, thank you for the $5. Sorry for having posted the link so that it downloads. Forgot about Discord doing that with the WebMs. Hopefully this makes up for it. Seeing Falco get angry about donations is kind of funny, not gonna lie.
Fessa, you know where to put Chris now? We do have a traitor room on Discord. Fessa? Oh yeah, 1 week traitor room for Chris right there.
Okay. So if that Miles Morales gameplay is on the PS4,
Yep.
doesn't that mean then that Sony was lying about the whole we believe in next generations, or we believe in
Yep.
generations? So the
I see,
PS5
Chris.
is going to have it's going to share games with the PS4. So it's,
Correct.
So why
Just
would
like Menace in the chat said, Horizon Zero Dawn and Miles Morales will be coming to PS4.
wait, Horizon Zero Dawn's going to PS4.
Correct. Yes, Horizon Zero Dawn will also be on PS4.
Wow, the PS5 is holding back PC gaming. Holy shit.
And you know what's interesting?
Always
For 6 months, guys, we've heard the Sony fanboys just scream to the top of their lungs about an SSD. That this SSD is like, it's going to change the landscape of gaming when we've had SSDs for 12 years.
Yeah, and now it turns out
12
SSD
years.
is just an SSD.
And now it turns out that the SSD is literally just an SSD. And it's literally just that. Well, what about the IO throughput? And then NVIDIA says, guess what? Everybody who's got a GPU from NVIDIA, you guys get the same shit they got. And it's all through the GPU now.
Well, the crazy thing is
This
the Red
what you
Dragon.
just talked
Shut the
about.
fuck up! I'm talking. I was saying the Red Dragon. I'm
like
tired. Like I'm trying to speak.
Zuma, not bad.
I was saying.
Hey,
I
look,
lied.
boomers.
Good.
Boomer, two
I was
V1.
falling asleep hearing you guys
Yeah.
talk. Anyway,
Two boomers and a zoomer.
I want to say that the Red Dragon showed footage of his PC booting up the Outer Worlds, and then the footage that Microsoft showed of the Xbox One S, no Series S, loading the Outer Worlds. It took about, what, 12 seconds on the Xbox Series S and like 3 or 2 seconds on the PC. So I'm here like, wow, so these SSDs are really not. Like, you can actually physically see them in action, that they're not.
Yes, Rose, it's on.
They're not like the next-gen amazing things that people were talking about.
I mean, I'm honestly impressed that both companies are taking such a huge loss on the consoles, because these were going to be $599. 100% these boxes were going to be $599, and if Microsoft didn't take the loss in the beginning, they would have been $599. Like 100%.
I just want to add to what you said earlier, Alex, because this whole peasant talk, what's going on Twitter mostly, is just so fucking hilarious. They're talking in more technical terms than I've ever heard any PC Master Race member talk. Throughput rates, I/O rates. Holy fuck! No PC Master Race dude is talking about that. Usually because you know that the buses that we use is enough to put the data that we need through. It's a non-topic really. We haven't had an I/O funneling problem for a long time, and they just churn out one buzzword after another, throwing it at each other without knowing what any of it means. It's hilarious.
One of my favorite ones that I saw was GPU creation. I was like, that's what? No. What the fuck's GPU creation? That's not a real term. You're fucking making that shit up.
Jungard, thank you for the $2. He says, if Frit likes Red Dragon, he would love Bad Dragon.
Who's Bad Dragon?
Go Google Bad Dragon.
Oh, I don't want to do that live right now.
Go Google Bad Dragon, but make sure your desktop is not showing.
Well, some roof guys are working on my roof.
Go Google
my
Bad Dragon.
chat and my Twitter followers always tell me that it's like blast processing with Sega. What you followers and viewers shouldn't underestimate is my complete ignorance of consoles. I have no idea what Sega did.
Another thing that they've been saying on a post I saw on Twitter was that the Xbox Series X and the PS5 are going to have DLSS. I was like, wait, what? No, when? When was that ever announced?
Yeah.
That's from NVIDIA. What are you talking about?
And AMD doesn't have DLSS. So DLSS is dynamic learning super sampling. Is it dynamic?
Mm-hmm.
It should be dynamic, yeah. So what it is it takes the image and you can play it at a lower frame rate, at a lower resolution, excuse me, and then blow it up, but then it'll use AI to clean the image up so that way it doesn't you can then
upscaling with
artificial intelligence, but then actually the image actually looks better than some native resolutions.
And it doubles, almost nearly doubles your frame rate too.
Christoph, thank you for the $10. Put the Bad Dragon on a red rocket.
All right, Chris stays in the traitor cellar for a month now. Any further donation to Alex or Fred will result in 1 year, 1 decade.
They're all going to Alex. Watch everyone go to Alex right now.
What I'm gonna do is
I know that's gonna happen.
Here's what I'm gonna
do. He deserves it.
Every person that donates me will then get access to my Discord, where you will run amok. You do not have to follow any sort of grammar Nazism that is in tax Discord. You can start the sentence with a lowercase letter. It's perfectly fine.
Alex, actually, DLS actually
have people that are. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm not.
Finally, I have people in my Discord.
Alex, DLS.
Rose, thank you very much for the $40 donation. Who even needs Chris? Am I right?
Oh, I'm getting pwned.
Carrying on the tradition and making the rest of them angry. Early, late.
Alex.
I blame Stryer. Thank you, Rose. I love you. This is why you're my mod, and which is why I know you will enjoy oppressing Chris even more. The more lax Alex becomes, the more strict we will become. We will not even allow spelling mistakes anymore.
Okay, Alex. Right. So what DLSS actually stands for is Deep Learning Super Sampling.
Oh, Deep Learning. Okay.
Yeah. $5 from Scrub Boy Notorious. I recently built.
D was somewhere.
I recently built
a
PC.
Shannara, my mod right now says tempted to join Alex's Discord just to use proper grammar.
I recently built a PC that slightly outperforms the PS5 for $250. I'm guessing he got his hands on some good deals.
We don't even know what it's going to be, to be honest. Like, it could be anything. So until benchmarks show up for games, it's not even going to be we can't really say anything like that.
Like, I wish I could believe you, man. But, I mean, you did give me, like, 5... I mean, if you give me more in a super chat, I might believe you.
You can't say it without facts. Menace Remy says, we want an OnlyFans. Donate for Alex OnlyFans.
So, Alex...
I would donate to that, obviously.
So, if you had the choice of getting a kid the Series S or the PS5 digital, because that was like your budget range, you would get them the PS5 digital, and
I'd
not.
probably get the PS5 digital. Yeah.
I would get them a Series S with like a subscription to Game Pass, and then like I wouldn't even have to fucking worry about buying games. Day
Well, I
one.
mean, the ideal thing, right? If like, okay, with everything happening
Holy
right
shit.
now,
Chris,
the ideal
thank you
thing-
for the $30 donation.
Woo!
Don't only donate to Alex. By the way, what is the going rate to ship Alex and Frit to somewhere offshore? Well, I would love for Alex and Frit to be shipped to be shipped to me because I love them so much, and
I
I'm
love.
have steamy sex with them.
I want to meet.
But
I want to
thank you,
meet them
Chris.
so
Love you,
bad.
man.
I want to
Love
meet
you again.
Alex and Top Hat so bad.
Until the
sex.
next Alex donation.
Steamy sex with him. What the fuck?
Brian Pacheco, I will make an OnlyFans. I will make an OnlyFans for specific amount of money. It's gonna cost some money, that's for sure. And I need a wax before I'm ready for that shit.
You should always be shaving down there anyway.
Well, think about it like this, right? So with everything happening now, and people being tight on money, the Series S and the Series X are doing monthly payment options that come with Game Pass.
Even the Series S has a payment option. Holy
So the
fuck.
Series S is $25. The Series X is $35.
Look at
would
that.
just do
Question:
the
how is it in
Series
America
X.
with payment plans? Do online shops usually offer you to pay in installments?
No, not always.
Dude, okay. You know what? That would be like, that's like the equivalent of when I had to pay a parking ticket. You'd finish paying it off like in 5 or 6 months. Crazy. $5 from Luis Zepeda. Selling pre-ordered PS5 on eBay, using it for 3080 Super/Ti. Hey, genius move. Genius fucking move. I
All right,
support that.
Christoph says he wants the link to the Discord. Hold on, let me.
I'm a few beers in, boys. I'm sorry I yelled at you, Pack. That was not,
No,
that
it was
not
good,
nice.
Fred. I enjoyed you yelling at me because
What?
that's how it's done. When three men talk, sometimes one man has to assume
this, y'all.
dominance in order to get a word in.
I just put the Discord in the chat, everybody. Everybody watching, get into the Discord now.
Oh, I might go over to
Everybody
yeah,
on my
Alex, but
stream
I'm-
can get into the Discord.
I'm proud of Fred shouting at us. What about you, Alex?
Fritz shouting at us? What do you mean?
Well, he's
I
shouting
didn't really
for us
shout.
to shut the fuck up because he's talking. I liked it.
Okay, Alex.
This is what happened. Okay, so Tack, for a Zoomer, right? What happens is in life, their balls will sometimes drop, and they may get some testosterone through all the soy, through all the vegan diets.
I've done none of those.
It'll happen, right? At some point, it'll happen.
I'm drinking a manly
Yes.
beer.
Well, you're communists, Fred. So
Wow, damn, he got me. Fuck.
I mean, it's true.
He's onto
There is
me.
a comment.
Must destroy capitalism.
two people who are suffering under socialist regimes are telling you you're a commie, my man.
I am a commie. I want
One-
that.
one
I
was
want that
under-
healthcare,
one was
motherfucker.
So you were socialism. Mine was actually real communism.
Yeah.
So if I'm
Cuba,
telling you
yeah,
you're-
Cuba
if I'm
was
telling
fucked
you
up.
you're a commie, you're a real fucking.
What makes
commie.
me what makes me a commie, Alex?
Listen?
What,
We've
no,
seen
wait,
your
wait, wait, wait. What makes me a commie?
seen-
well,
we've
that
seen your
I
Twitter.
need to know what makes me a commie.
Exactly.
Commie, we've seen your Twitter commie.
That doesn't. That's not enough. So like,
Comtanga.
so give me like, give me,
Comtanga.
let me know what makes me a commie.
We've seen your Twitter.
What?
You fascist.
Oh,
Don't expect
fair
much of a
enough.
debate here,
Fair
Fred.
enough.
We
That
don't-
was
we
that
don't
was
debate commies.
that was perfect. That was perfect.
You don't
That
debate
was the
commies.
perfect response. We don't need to talk about your Twitter, Frit.
We really. Don't. We really. Don't.
I'm not drunk. I'm just a little buzzed, but we're good. $5 from Scrub Boy Notorious. Challenge accepted. My specs are GTX 1080, Ryzen 7 27X, 32 gigabytes of ripped jaws DDR4 RAM, and a Crucial MX 500 SSD. How'd you get all that for $250, boy?
Yeah, man, that's wild.
Did you fucking
Maybe
break?
blowjobs
Like, was
were
it $250 to find the person's address that you broke into to get it, or I don't know, bro.
Well, some good-looking boys have various venues of attaining money.
So, Alex, do you have anything nice to say about the Sony PS5 event thingy before I'm done talking about it? Because Thack doesn't want to talk about it.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
No, I mean it was not a good event.
No, from what I heard, it was boring. Like, really boring, especially for for Sony. That was unusually boring, from what I heard.
I definitely would have expected some sort of blockbuster announcement as well. You know, at least one, and not just.
Well, we have a blockbuster in Oregon,
Same of
so
the,
I
but
mean,
more of the same, which was pretty much what seems to have happened.
I've been to the last blockbuster in the world.
No, I mean, just a surprise announcement of some epic third-person action adventure with stealth elements.
They
Something like that.
did God of War, but they didn't show.
They didn't show it.
Oh, because I saw nobody on Twitter talk about God of War.
Oh, it's so bad.
They just showed like a logo.
$1 from
okay.
Prefa. Thanks.
That's underwhelming.
I appreciate it, Prefa. Can't.
Eric Thorson, thank you for the $5. Slipknot is greater than Nirvana. Kami Frit.
I like Slipknot. I could agree with Slipknot.
Slipknot's okay. What if I told you Slipknot is actually 40% the band they could be, and they're just lazy. They're just lazy.
Alex, something tells me you smoke and think about this a lot.
No, I just like it's not okay, not yet. But
Final Fantasy 16 was announced, yeah, but Final Fantasy 16 is not really a blockbuster announcement, is it? I mean, people
It
love
is.
Final
I think
Fantasy,
so.
I know, but okay.
I mean, Final Fantasy
Well, guess
is like
it's just me
is a
again.
mainstay. It's a staple.
J-Tech said PC is holding PS5. I don't give a fuck about that dumbass. Okay?
We don't speak that name here.
God damn.
Also, whenever somebody tells me X has said that this is the case, I always go, and people can say a lot of things, and I don't care.
So, okay, can we
what
talk
other
about
people say
the...
because they're usually wrong.
I want to talk about the
Yeah.
great PC Master Race purge that we got to go through, boys. All right?
Okay,
Yes,
we need to do this.
So there is a lot of people in the community who I cannot believe are anti-emulation, and they play on PC, supposedly. They're anti-emulation. They fucking
Top hats and
pre-ordering
champagne,
shit.
being anti.
I'm not saying anything right now. I'm not even saying anything.
Tech is an
Because I
anti-emulation.
didn't want to get into this topic with you, Alex, before Frit wasn't finished with his explanation.
Okay, Tech isn't anti-emulation. Well, although that is his exact words, but you know. You know what? I don't know.
Alex, I had to clarify it. I am absolutely fine, of course, with backwards compatibility within the PC ecosphere, meaning emulating DOS games and Windows 95 games and stuff like that. I'm just not for console emulation for the same reason that I keep repeating, that just gets the peasants to want to come to PC, and then we have peasants on the PC, and then stuff like Call of Duty doesn't allow keyboards and mice. That kind of shit happens then.
Dude, that is
Now, no, I will say that letting too many peasants over to the PC side has affected us now, boys. I think we're losing it. Call of Duty, you can't play with keyboard and mouse in competitive, all right? What kind of fucking bullshit is that?
Yeah, it's like
That's the
going to
peasants
Formula
coming
1 and then
here.
being told, and by the way, the drivers aren't allowed steering wheels.
See, it's like they're coming here and they're trying to bring their goddamn culture. And they're
That's
infecting
pretty
the-
much
Well,
what it is.
I've been saying this whole thing: keep the peasants away from PC gaming.
PC
since 2014.
nationalism.
Everybody always
Wait,
called
hold
me
on.
a stupid PC
let me
elitist.
let me just say this real quick. So I put my link in the Discord, right, for everybody watching. The first thing people do is go into the general chat and type grammar gang. The second thing people do is go into not safe for work and post porn. 10 out of 10.
I gotta say, Keys
Love you
N1,
guys.
Keys N1 is calling out Mario Sniper. I have to call it Mario Sniper too. Mario Sniper pre-orders. You fucking pre-orders. You goddamn peasant. Good
I'm
job,
gonna be
Keys.
honest. Occasionally, I pre-ordered too.
Ah! Okay, go ahead.
Sorry, Frit.
Go ahead. What are you
Look.
saying, Alex?
Keanu
Break my
Reeves
heart.
went on stage.
Just break my heart. Just fucking break my heart, Alex.
Keanu Reeves went on stage. CD Projekt Red has an immaculate track record. So I pre-ordered Cyberpunk. I pre-ordered Cyberpunk.
And that's exactly when I
twice.
pre-order. I pre-order when
I
the
bought it on
company that is
GOG.
offering. Yep.
I
And
don't
then I bought it on
pre-order.
Steam.
I don't pre-order
Sorry, Sean.
digital because pre-ordering digital for me doesn't make sense. I just
I
Well, for
pre-order
me,
when I have
it's
the utmost
GOG.
confidence in a product that it will be good, because I can still,
Yeah.
I can still refund it if it isn't, and if the pre-order rewards are enticing at the same time. At the same time, I also pre-order. I mean, Kickstarter, for example, could be considered a pre-order. I pre-order when I see something that could be very, very creative, that could either change the gaming landscape or is something I haven't seen before, or it's really down my alley, and I know that it usually isn't that much of a that they wouldn't usually get much money. You know,
$5
Something
Good
that's-
game. So you know what game falls under that, Tack? There's a game that falls under that.
What's
God,
that?
it's made by this German.
Porn Bank or something? Porn Bank?
Born Punk. That's it.
Ah, Born
Right.
Punk.
Thank you.
I remember talking
Yeah,
about.
I've heard
I
That's a
remember.
game.
I I remember talking.
That's a game from a guy that you should pre-order from.
I remember
I
talking.
love you too,
Yeah,
Alex.
I remember talking about that game 2 years ago on my channel. I think. $5 from Nathan Higgins. We gotta drain the swamp for it. Agreed.
Yes.
Og,
Drain the
you're
But
Og. You are
finally,
officially
2020, finally
banned.
People are coming around and
Banned.
saying, yes, let's get rid of the peasants. Finally, bitches.
No, Attack. I have seen the light, and I think Alex sees it too. Right, Alex?
I mean, to a point.
To a point. See, like
To a point.
I mean, when the peasants come, they're not bringing their best. That's why they're coming with controllers, because they're not bringing their best.
But when I, for example, say don't convert peasants, I don't mean don't convert console gamers. I mean don't convert peasants. So I mean what I say.
Alex, what? Okay, wait, no, Alex. I mean, Tack. Would you recommend? So let's say there's someone who hasn't ever played on console or PC. They're like a noob, complete noob to gaming. Would you be okay with them coming to PC?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Because
also
that's no different than growing up on PC then, because that will be the first
That's
experience.
that's what I was thinking too.
But there's also lots of console gamers who should be playing on PC and are far too clever, intelligent, and astute to be console gamers, and I don't understand why they are console gamers. but I think they are-
like Quagos.
I don't know who that is.
He's too intelligent for consoles. He's to come to the PC.
When I talk about peasants, I talk about I need my third-person action adventure. I wouldn't watch a movie if it wasn't made by Michael Bay. I think PC gamers are all basement-dwelling fat nerds, which we are, but that's not the discussion topic.
100%.
Oh, like
Yeah.
you know, it's things like watching kids build his PC with his motherboard upside down.
And Fred, there's also a difference, I think, between our cultures, because in your culture, I mean the American one, it is normal for people to start on consoles and then convert to PCs, whereas in the culture that I come from, which is Central Europe, but also Eastern Europe, you would be looked at very strangely if you started playing on a console as a kid. It was maybe it's different now, but when I grew up, nobody fucking played on a console because that would have been the more expensive choice, and nobody would have understood why you would buy a thing that only plays games when you can buy a thing that also does all the other things too. So it's definitely a America/Anglosphere versus Middle Central and Central Eastern Europe divide there.
I see.
Europe was also a big like Sega area too, and like the console setup
Yeah.
too.
And
what was that?
Even the genres were completely different that were famous.
What was the PC that everybody played Elite Dangerous on, or Elite on? It was some
Elite?
PC that Elite was really big in Europe.
The Brits had their own PC on which it was very popular. I forgot the name. I'm not sure if it was the Sinclair. Could be, but the Atari ST was also very popular at that time. Same with the Commodore, so the Amiga 500.
Was the Commodore
64 and 128?
The Commodore
Yeah,
64 was
so-
a computer, right? It was basically.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Spectrum could also be, yeah.
Yeah. I would love to play Hercules on
But
that.
yeah, but for example, in Germany, the most popular genres when I grew up are completely different to the genres that were popular in America. I grew up on city builders, on economy simulations, on RPGs, on stuff like that. There were more genres. Whereas in America, when I look at the charts back then in the late 80s or early 90s, it was already shooters, action games, more twitchy stuff. So that lent itself more to consoles.
This is crazy though, but as a kid, I actually had more hours in games like SimCity than I did in games like Halo, because first of all, when I was playing Halo growing up, I had to kind of like play it in secrecy because my mom would beat the shit out of me if she found out.
Wait, what?
Yeah, but she would let me go to the library and use the computers there, and on those computers I was playing SimCity for like hours. Great
Yeah,
shit.
SimCity was really huge and big. Point-and-click adventures were huge and big.
I don't remember
Mecca
which
has-
version. I just
So
remember
Mecca
seeing,
is asking, has anyone ever hacked the Power Glove to work with PC?
most likely it has happened.
Somebody has to have done
Yeah,
that.
for sure. Like they've done everything. I've seen almost every single input device used on a PC. Like
Absolutely.
everyone's made everything work. It's incredible.
People even come up with their own input devices just because they can.
Did anybody
Yes,
watch?
And on
Somebody-
Twitch, even on
some
Twitch,
fu-
sometimes you see eye-controlled stuff. People play on their surfboards. There's a whole category on Twitch where people just come up with strange input devices. Some people play on a fucking potato that they put electrical signals in. So
So Topless Zombie says it's intimidating to drop the controller for keyboard and mouse, but it actually was way easier to adjust than I thought it would be. Same. For
I
me,
think
it was
mouse is easier than controllers.
it was actually no.
Seriously.
For me,
And
it was
these
intimidating.
Same people
at
are the
first,
same
yeah.
people that are like going around and work at an office for 8 hours a day and type on a keyboard and use a mouse for 8 hours a day, but can't play a game on keyboard and mouse. That is so insane to me. Like
I
even
also-
at
I-
work, I will
yeah.
put my fingers on WASD,
We actually,
and that's where I set my hand.
I think I might have been one of the last generations that actually got typing classes in high school. Because like
I sure did.
Alex.
I don't know. I don't know
What?
if I don't know if they
Alex, you
have.
just no. Somebody's using your name, right? Alex, you didn't just donate to me.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they. I don't know if they still have typing classes in
Oh
schools
no, it's
now.
Alex donated $10 to me saying Futa sucks.
What?
that's definitely not me. You need to make sure somebody else didn't just try to troll you, buddy.
Yeah, I
Futa
mean, actually,
is-
I'm trolling
Futa's
you
the
because I
best.
have $10.
Wings of Redemption.
Thank you, whoever that was. Thank
Futa
you
is
very
the
much.
great-
Shout out to
Futa.
the 120 people we have
I'm also
watching
in Futa
live.
gang,
So
by the
I
way.
gotta ask you guys: does anybody have any cringe to watch? Has anybody seen Boogie's
Not-
Boogie's video?
I haven't
or
prepared
anything?
anything today, personally.
Alex.
I've got some cringe. Hold on.
All right, then let's put it on.
Just to finish this conversation,
Mhm.
or maybe just to add to the conversation, I said that before, but I still maintain that playing with mouse and keyboard is actually easier than playing with a controller, because on a
100%.
controller you have everything double mapped or triple mapped, and it's
Yeah.
so hard to remember all of that for me. Whereas I can have everything in a game mapped to one key on keyboard and mouse, so
Yeah.
I don't get confused. So
one
I find
thing-
it easier.
The one thing that always confuses me on controller that is always like it annoys the shit out of me is when you have to like hold down RB and then hold left.
Exactly,
And
that's what I
then
mean with
and
double
then
mapping. So
and
you
then
have one key, but you have three different mappings depending on what other
Yeah.
button you press as well. Oh
yeah.
god.
I hate holding down RB and then holding down left and then using the analog stick to like scroll on the wheel for the item I want and then letting and then you have to let go at the same time and then okay, I can use the item. I'm like that's like a lot of steps just to access an item. It's really stupid.
Indeed.
It's really dumb.
Same way that this whole dialogue wheel and item wheel is a complete crutch.
Oh yeah. What's have you been playing any kind of RPGs recently, Tack? At all?
I have, and they have been very, very consoleized with that shit.
Oh, which ones have you been playing?
Oh, you mean very recently? No, I was talking more about Oblivion and stuff like
Oh,
that.
no, recently.
Right now, I'm just playing Elder Scrolls Online, which is also kind of consoleized,
Same!
but I know I
It's
introduced
really
you to
good.
it.
It's a really good MMO.
But thankfully, on the PC, you can have so many mods that makes the inventory look like it should on a PC, and you can properly PC-ify it.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite action MMOs. It's just real good.
Well, I'm looking forward to playing it with you two. I've
Mhm.
already got CS:GO installed, so I'm ready to go because
Yeah,
that was my
go,
part of the
okay.
promise. And
Real
Oh,
talk.
man,
There was
you've-
a quest I did that caught me up, like that surprised me how well the quest was for an MMO. That's when you go to Balmora.
indeed, Chan.
And you chat with this old guy, and he wants you to take like a memory stone and go around and watch like all his like memories and shit. And then you find out his kids hate him because he wasn't there for them. And like the
Yeah.
whole thing, I was like, what? This is actually a very well written quest, and it plays out like it's for single player.
For
was
MMOs, its
super
quests
good.
are amazing.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, this is good. I'm like, I'm not touching World of Warcraft ever again. I'm
glad
done
you
with
like
that
it.
shit.
Shotta, thank you for another £10. Much, much appreciated, my love. Thank you very much.
My mouse
Much,
has
much
12.
appreciated.
My mouse has 12.
I'm happy today.
My mouse has 12.
I'm even getting over Chris's kind of traitorousness.
This is okay. So this is from John
Love you,
Leon.
Chris.
My mouse has 12 buttons on the side. Since I mapped the number keys to those side buttons, I can easily select any weapon I want without a damn weapon wheel. Fuck. You know what I hate is that. Tack, I could imagine that you hate seeing console UIs and PC-oriented games.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Console UIs and PC. Oh, dude, Skyrim.
Yeah, Skyrim was
Yes, Skyrim
horrible.
Oblivion,
You know,
absolutely.
there were so many mods dedicated to fixing the UI. Holy shit.
That's really what was whole thing about that game was like, how do we fix this fucking UI?
Well, how do you fix the fucking broken Magicka and shit?
In Oblivion and Skyrim was even worse if you played the game in German. I don't know how it was for other languages. I didn't play it myself in German because I'm used to English games, but of course many did. And the UI was so consoleized, and some words in German are much longer than in English, so that the words wouldn't even fit into the UI. So they had to abbreviate words, and that is really immersion breaking. You know, like essence of health, it would be S dot of health.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
Come on, dude.
okay. So to
really?
Excalibur, the PC Master Race Purge happening is to specific people who have essentially gone full console peasant on the PC side, being anti-emulation, pre-ordering shit. I mean, Tack and
So far,
Tack and
I'm
Alex
both of
are
that.
Tack and Alex are a little. Tack might have to be purged. I don't know. He started
okay.
this whole
it's
shit.
Okay. Frit, I'm old. It had to happen eventually.
These days I've seen Tack hanging around with peasants more than I've seen him hanging around with PC gamers. All right?
Because
I've
the
seen him
peasants are
on
actually closer
Twitter
to my opinion that many PC gamers are. Sorry.
retweeting anti-consumer stuff, and I'm like, Tack. 3 years ago,
Well,
this wouldn't have been you.
My priorities have shifted. I now want to keep the peasants away from PC gaming. If that means supporting console exclusives, I damn well will. Sacrifices have to be made.
There's going to be novels written on our wars. $10 from
So
Princess.
At least the three of us are hilarious and funny.
This
Come on.
is a two-part video.
Oh, we're getting
Oh,
there,
okay,
right?
hold on.
This is a
Let me-
this is a two-part video.
Okay.
It is by a channel called the Speed Channel.
Okay.
The speed
don't know
channel.
why it's
I
called
hope
that.
he's talking about drugs.
And it is 3 reasons why console gaming is better
Oh
than PC
no,
gaming.
no!
Yay! Here we go.
3? Well, at
And
least,
it's
at
only
least,
3
at
minutes
least,
long,
at
so we
least,
should get
at
through
least.
it
Okay,
relatively
I just
quickly.
okay.
However,
let me.
we also have part 2 afterwards.
Okay, let me just say
And
real.
then, I don't want to spoil it, but I want to give you a mild spoiler. He does do a DeFranco move.
A DeFranco move.
He does
I mean,
do a
I know who
DeFranco
DeFranco is, but
So
doesn't
Fritz
ring a
should
bell.
know.
Oh, okay. I know what he's talking about now. Yes.
Before that, let me refill my drink.
Okay.
be
I'm gonna.
right
Oh,
back.
that's a good idea. I'm gonna
So-
refill my drink as well. Then I'll be right
Okay.
back.
Finally. Okay. So $10 from Princess Scarlet, the Great PC Master Race Purge. Oh boy, I am tingling with excitement. Yes. All right. Here are the names so far. All right. Mandy Lee is banned from the PC Master Race. She is purged. Og is purged from the PC Master Race. Trail is purged from the PC Master Race. Looks like Tack is purged from the PC Master Race. That's breaking my heart. Goodbye, Tack. Mario, yeah, he was very close to being purged, but Mario Sniper is okay. Mario Sniper survives the purge. Solid Rev is going to be purged. I can't have Solid Rev coming over and bringing his, redneck console gaming mentality. It's pretty cringe. So Solid Rev is purged from the PC Master Race. Okay, that's going through my list here so far.
Alrighty.
All right, Alex, I've gone through about 5 names. All right, to be purged from the PC Master Race. Mandy Lee plays. Og,
Oh my god, yes.
Trail, you, and Solid Rev are hereby purged from
Solid
the
Rev
Peacemaster
is
Race.
my mate, and whoever is against Solid Rev has a problem with me.
I'm not against Solid Rev. I like him. He's great. But, he does bring over, like, the console peasant stuff quite often.
I'm down with Mandy Lee, though, because I have never seen a take of her that is not outright insane.
I love Mandy Lee, too. She's great. She's...
No, she's not. She's pretty...
Tack
wow.
is such a... No, she's not! She's
Yeah,
stupid!
she's pretty...
No! Hold on. I lost track of my. Give me 1 second. I need to get my. I need to put up the window capture. Oh. Where the hell did the window capture
I will change
go?
my opinion should I ever see her say anything not completely insane.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
All right.
Welcome back.
Are you gentlemen ready?
Not yet. Sorry. I've been trying to figure out what the hell happened to my window capture. I have to add a new one now. Sorry about that. Okay. 1 second, guys. There we go. Nope. There we go.
Chat says Mandy Lee has some insane takes. She hates simulation.
I I have never seen. I don't mean to insult her personally because I know she takes it personally, but I've never seen her say anything intelligent. Never.
Jesus.
No, I haven't.
Tack, that hurts more than anything.
Yeah, attack.
I'm sorry,
That's
but
a
it's
hard one.
I am trying my best not to be insulting.
Okay.
I've just not I've not I can't it's I
Okay.
Just not had ever hurt.
Okay, guys.
All
right, Alex.
This is me trying to be not horrible.
Alex, I have what I need on. I have what I need on the screen. So.
Gentlemen, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Let us begin.
Commence the cringe.
Okay.
Here we go.
Today, I'm gonna discuss the 3 reasons why consoles are better than PC. But if you're
Yay.
a PC fan, don't be
Yay.
upset because I'll be doing another video talking about
Oh, shut the fuck
hell
up
is-
already. I hate this thing. It's this logical leap that they go. Here's 3 reasons why consoles are better. And here's 3 reasons why PCs are better. No! Only one can be better. Rename your fucking video if you... Oh.
Gentlemen, it has not been more than 12 seconds and we have put Tack into the re. Tack, I need to get a re from you, please, with a voice modulator.
Of course.
Oh, jeez, Tack, are you okay?
No.
No. No.
It's just over the years, over 6 years, how many videos were there that said, oh, here's the reasons why consoles are better, but I also made a video why PCs are better. Only one can be true. We are not living in some sort of Schrodinger's cat superposition of consoles and PCs.
Oh,
But hey, look,
so here's.
this is only part 1.
So okay, here's a $9.99 from PMS Jordan. Hey, what's up? Frit, have you acquired the 500 goat dowry for my parents yet? In exchange for my hand in marriage. I can't get 500 goats. I tried my best. I do want to marry this girl. Her memes are the best.
You can marry the goat instead, though.
So wait, hold on. She is telling you to marry her.
We'll have to get 500 goats, but I mean, she's setting a very difficult task. Go to hell!
Dude.
No, we can't purge PMS Jordan. She's great. She's literally just trolls and memes. She's amazing. Her
Wait,
fucking
wait,
memes
hold
are
on.
great.
PMS Jordan, I think she follows me. Hold on.
Yeah, she's awesome. I
I know
love
that
her.
name too.
I love her. She's great. But her.
Oh,
her-
yeah. Wait,
yeah.
she's telling you to, like, get goats?
Well, it's a joke that I want to marry her, and she said in order to marry her, I have to get 500 goats. But
I think you do want to marry her, actually.
Once somebody in my
She's-
chat
she's
says that they will send you goats from Trinidad if you pay for. Oh no, shipping. Yeah, just shipping. You just have to pay the shipping.
Yeah. Well, nah. I'm good. Let's get back to
I mean,
the
Trinidad
peasant.
is close to
Wait, hold on,
Barbados.
hold on a
Rihanna
second.
comes from
Hold.
Barbados. Rihanna is hot, so maybe goats from Trinidad are hot too.
Wait a minute.
What?
PC is scalable. This game is not truly next gen.
Wait.
What is that?
What is playing in the background
What
now?
was that, Alex?
Listen.
I mean, I just platinum Final Fantasy 15, so you would expect me to be excited, but I'm not. 'Cause the way this looks, it doesn't look that good. Better. When I emulate on PC, the PC is holding back the PS5.
Oh, is that J-Tech?
Because the PC is scalable, the game is not truly next gen.
It's J-Tech!
Boys, the PC is holding back the PS5
Sure.
because the PC is scalable.
J-Tech's like,
I say we support this opinion in order for peasants not to convert.
J-Tech's like, the laws what hold them back my dick.
These 72 teeth are holding back the monster.
I still have never really featured JTech on my channel ever, the YouTube channel, because I still find him amazingly boring, and I think he's a real psychopath, and
He's
I
very
don't
boring.
need to.
He's fun. He's funny. Like, the one time I found
No,
J-
he's not. If you watch a video of his
No,
for
no.
5 to
He's
10 minutes,
super
he's
boring.
very monotone. There's no entertainment, no fun in there. There's
Hold
no quirks. You know, like Cold
He
Eastwood has
is
quirks, and
not-
Nation 720 has quirks.
He will never be General Destroyer.
No, there's no way.
There's only
No,
one
yeah.
General Destroyer.
What has
Absolutely.
General Destroyer retired? Is he
Yes.
retired?
I mean, he did make a new video with his son about a year ago or so,
Yay!
and I think I talked about this before. I
You
fear
did.
that that somehow actually Top Hunters and I kind of dissuaded him because we were all, yay, the general is back, and I think he doesn't like our attention.
That
or
video
something.
of yours is what started
also
this
probably
whole
because
thing.
It's probably because his kid's in it. He doesn't want that negative.
Yes.
He thinks it's negative attention, but he doesn't realize
actually-
your
it's actually
community is
not.
actually a very positive community and will literally watch his content, not
Yes.
ironically, and
No, we
support him
literally really enjoy
in
him.
the most positive way. I think
Yes.
if you find him, DM him and let him know.
Alex,
I think
I
probably
got a
should.
question for you, Alex. Okay, this is kind of far-fetched, but do you think that the PS5 will even match a 1080 Ti in raw performance?
A 1080 Ti.
Mm-hmm. And raw performance, not ray tracing, just 4K, 1440, 1080.
Maybe.
I think it would. I still think a 1080. I think a 1080 Ti still would. Yeah.
I think these consoles are going to be a 2060 level, or a 1660 Ti level, or I would even say a 5600 XT level
That's
for Radeon.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's
I
continue.
don't think they're going to be anything like super dramatic like everybody's expecting. Okay, let's keep going. Ready?
yeah.
So,
Let's go. Let's go.
But why PC is better than consoles? Now let's get started. Number one, it's cheaper. If you're going to buy
Well,
a PC, you
yeah.
probably want to run
okay.
your games
It's okay.
at their recommended settings. Otherwise, your game might crash for no reason.
What?
You might have some frame drops.
Wait, what?
something.
What? That's a new one. I've never heard that
crash
one before.
for
If you
no
don't,
reason, boys.
Crash
if
for
you
no reason.
don't
If you...
run your game on the recommended settings, it will crash. No, that's a new one.
What?
Doesn't happen often. That's a new
I
one.
never
That's a
run
new
my
one,
game.
Alex.
I never run
That's
my
a new one.
games. I never run my games on the recommended settings. Ever. Ever. At all, okay? My games run
Never.
fine. I've never used recommended settings. Not once. So that's
no,
why.
I mean,
I'm drinking
usually
hard.
recommended settings, as in the settings that the game puts you. When the game analyzes your PC and puts in recommended settings, they're usually crap for some reason. I don't know why almost nobody gets them right. And B, the assumption that not running on recommended settings will make your PC crash or the game crash means that somehow the game code breaks the moment you
If-
change a setting with something.
Like if your game crashes when you adjust like the GPU, and like you blue screen and shit, something's wrong with your GPU. Maybe I don't know.
But
Maybe.
you're talking about a happening that would probably happen. I don't know, once in a million game
Yeah.
starts,
Yeah.
if not more. Because
Alright.
if you crank it up too high, all that will happen is the game will run sluggish, and if you crank it up or crank it down, well, you get lots of FPS with crappy visuals. So
People
Yeah.
people said, someone in the chat says for no reason, but the way they typed no, they typed NOUGH. For no
that's a very
reason.
sophisticated. No.
No, I think they're
No.
making fun of the way this guy pronounced no. Okay.
That's the way that Australians pronounce no. They don't say
Australians.
just no.
Australians.
They say no.
Oh, Australians don't count.
There's like
so it's
5
okay.
vowels in the Australian O.
The way Australians pronounce no.
Australians.
Australians,
Australians. Australians.
they don't really matter in the grand scheme of things, so we're good.
Shut up, Mexican.
Ouch! I'm not even Mexican.
Communist.
I'm American. I
Yeah,
believe.
whatever.
I
Fascist.
believe in not giving people health care. Damn it.
You know you want more than just healthcare.
You're right. I do want more than health care. I want
Fascist.
free ice cream and free Starbucks lattes for everyone.
Just give everything to me for free. He's
Just give
crazy.
it-
Yeah, you want
Give-
us boomers
yeah.
to pay for your lifestyle, you little shithead.
Yeah, I want people.
That's pretty much what they want. Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yes.
You're
I
really
just-
not wrong.
I want people to just understand that I don't think it's okay to let a woman with cancer
how-
die on the street.
How old are you again, Frit? How old are you again?
Does that matter?
Yeah, it does.
Yes.
How old are you
Why?
again? It really does. How old are you again?
Wanting healthcare is relevant to my age?
How old are you again?
What has to do with my age?
I'm just
Just tell
asking.
Alex your damn age.
Just-
Yeah, like
Tell me your
Alex,
age.
you have to tell me what has to do with my age.
I'm just tell me your age.
25.
Right. Show me a young person who is a conservative, and I'll show you someone with no heart. Show me an adult who is a liberal, and I'll show you someone with no brain.
Winston Churchill.
Okay. I'm not impressed.
No.
No, you're literally inside. You're literally in the place where you should be.
Yes.
Is what I'm telling you.
What do you mean?
Because at your age, I thought the exact same way.
What Alex
that
means is
healthcare
usually
was
young
that
people
giving
are
people
leaning
healthcare
far
was
more
bad.
left than young people are leaning far more left than old people, usually because of the lack of experience, because of a very strong sense of justice, but at the same time thinking that the things that seem obvious to combat injustice, like giving healthcare to everybody and giving everybody free shit, not yet knowing that it's more complicated than that, pretty much.
I know it's more complicated than that.
I didn't say that this is you. I'm just saying usually.
But why are you using someone else to, like, a depiction of someone else to argue with me though?
No, I'm telling you, you're literally in. You're going to look back at this moment in 10 years.
I'm sure I will.
And
I'm
you're
sure I
gonna go,
will.
and you're gonna go, oh, what the fuck?
I'm sure
that's what I'm
Because we
telling
all
you.
I'm sure I will.
Because we all did.
Yeah, I'm sure
right?
I will. But the only thing I've ever talked about was
so when I was your age, right? The first thing I thought of, like, family values. What the fuck are family values about? That's
I actually
bullshit.
don't think that. So
I also mocked the nuclear family and stuff
And then like the
that.
nuclear family, what the fuck is that shit?
I
and then I had a son.
I don't mock that either. Like
Again, I'm not saying it's you. Again,
I know,
Zoomer.
but you kind of already guessed
Zoomer.
what I think. You've already guessed
Zoomer.
what I think.
Listen, Zoomer, right? It's not all about you, okay?
But you were
There are
talking about me.
No.
Alex, we're done. like you're literally saying it's not about me, but the subject was about
it's
me.
Not. It's not.
All right,
It's not.
$2 from Sasamatas. Australia is the world's Florida. I don't know if I agree with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
$2 from Mia Sangold. I would make 5
It
reasons
just brings me closer
console
to,
PC
to Alex.
Yeah.
for
Listen,
satire.
Tack, our flag should be, like, for us as an alligator. For you, it should be that giant spider.
Yep.
And it'll just say on
Funnel
the bottom, it'll say "fuck around and find out."
Yeah. Yeah,
Literally
baby.
it. Literally it.
Gresh, thank you very much for the $5 donation. Friends don't let friends drink Starbucks coffee. Yes, all vote communist parties. That is true.
It is. Starbucks is just loaded with sugar.
Thanks, Gresh.
Yeah, Starbucks
It's
is
really what
nasty.
it is. It's just so much sugar.
Nasty. I just grind my own coffee.
Can the UK just have a cup of tea as a flag? No, but I was gonna say something really fucked up, but I won't.
To finish that conversation that we just had, there is a reason why young people lean left and old people lean right, and it's not because we suddenly turn racist when we get older.
Correct.
I know that. I know that too.
Thank you, Chris, for the $10 donation. One day
Like,
less
okay,
in the traitor cellar.
How can I put it? Okay,
Can you
here.
bonk Fred over the head with a newspaper for me?
Here, let
Can
me
you
get.
bonk
Let me
Fred
get.
over the head
Okay.
with a newspaper for me? No, but only in a kinky way, Chris.
Yeah.
Thank
Well,
you,
the thing
Chris.
is, like,
Cheers, my love.
I think it's just kind of like silly because I'm basically like telling you, like, okay, I know you're telling me that, but what you're telling me I'm going to believe later, I already believe now. Some of those things now. So I think
Yeah,
it's
and
a little
such a
silly
comment
for
on
you
Twitter then?
So
to kind
why
of
did you
compare me to a
communist on Twitter?
Zoomer because like I would never have let go of family values. I've always had that.
Why? But so then, why is it a communist on Twitter?
Why? How am I a communist? You haven't explained yet.
Shut up, fascist.
I love our podcast
I don't
so much.
I don't understand boomer humor. You know, it's like, why do the
Okay, you wanna
seagulls
talk
fly
about?
by?
Okay, hold on. Do you want
Wait,
to talk about not understanding humor?
five-
Zoomer humor is the most unfunny shit I've seen in my goddamn life. I went on YouTube and I said funniest Zoomer
sir.
moments, and it was 20 minutes of Zoomers making what they think are jokes, and I laughed 0 times.
I bet it offended
0
you.
times.
But anyway, $5
Wasn't even
for Mia.
offensive. I was just
$5 for Mia Sangold. I meant I would make 5 reasons console is better than PC for satire. You didn't have to pay me another $5 for that, but I appreciate it. All right, go ahead, Alex.
Okay, Christoph. So you keep typing my name with 3 stars in Twitch chat. I don't know what that means, my friend.
Well, yeah, I got
Probably
that
some
too. I
Zoomer
know.
thing.
I got that too.
Probably
When I-
some Zoomer thing, Christoph. You being a Zoomer? Adam B says, I hate my generation. Are you one of the people that says, like, I was born in the wrong generation?
Yeah, but Adam is also the person who said today on Twitter, I'm going to buy a PS5 even though I don't want it because
No.
my friends want one.
I'm absolutely
links are
happy.
getting
I
That's
was
very
born.
Zoomer.
I was
Chris,
absolutely.
just put it in the Discord.
I'm happy I was born in this generation because we get to see like fucking possible signs of life on Venus, Mars trip, and all this shit. Holy fuck. We're
So
living the
Christoph,
best
I don't
times.
allow links on stream, so just put it in the Discord. Mostly because people have put
Footers.
fucked up shit that I shouldn't click on stream. And so I just say, put it in the Discord.
And this is why you oppress your viewers so that shit doesn't happen.
I don't oppress them.
Yeah, this is why you should.
Has anyone besides me been drinking tonight?
I'm drinking, yeah.
we're
I'm
both
drinking
drinking.
vodka.
I've gone through three. I've
diluted
gone
with
through.
water.
I've gone through 3
Jack,
Modelos.
did you hear this? Jack, did you hear this? Is anyone else besides me? Again, Zoomer. Self-obsessed. Self-obsessed Zoomer.
I couldn't tell. Like in the room, I couldn't tell.
Sure. Okay.
I was
keep
like,
going.
I know that boomers don't know how to party. That's why I was like, I can't feel it from these guys.
Do
you know?
did you hear this, Tack?
Yeah, I'm
hear this?
flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted.
This motherfucker thinks he knows how to party, that we don't know how to party?
No, you used to know how to party. You don't know how to now.
And that's but Alex, that's not wrong. You don't know how to party anymore because the parties of the current generation are so fucking lame that we couldn't even imagine being so lame in our wildest,
Lame.
boring
Alex
dreams.
is upset.
Zoomers are the people that'll be like, wait, is that cocaine?
Yeah,
don't-
exactly. My
I
wife,
don't
yeah,
know, dude.
professor at the
I don't
uni.
know.
Wait, didn't you
My
guys
wife
live
professor
through?
at the
Didn't you
uni.
guys
Sometimes
live?
she goes drinking with her students, yeah.
Didn't you
My
guys
wife
live-
regularly reports that she's never seen a more boring generation. Many of them won't even fucking touch alcohol.
Didn't you guys live through the most anti-drug era of time?
Which
If
is
I'm
why we
correct,
keep them.
Which is why we do the most drugs.
I don't
And
think
now
so.
it's allowed and generally accepted, and you don't do it anymore.
You guys couldn't get
Oh my
weed
God.
legalized. I mean, you guys couldn't catch up
Yeah,
to
weed.
us. You guys had to hurry up. You know, you guys
Like
couldn't.
weed is like the thing.
These angry boomers are like, we couldn't get it done. Fucking Zoomers.
No, the reason why we couldn't get it done is because of fucking Gen X. That's why.
Ah.
Gen X, best X.
Now Gen X. Now it's Gen X's credit.
Gen X is the real X.
Weren't we
Anyway.
watching a peasant video?
Yeah, okay, let's go.
I forgot
Alright.
about this motherfucker.
Here we go.
Some things will
Yeah.
just look weird, or you might face other potential problems. So
Like
for
what?
this argument, I will select one game and see how much it would cost to run it optimally.
Say Red Dead.
Let's take Modern Warfare 2019 as an
Okay.
example. To run this
Ooh.
game at its recommended settings, you will need AMD Ryzen 5 1600X
Wait, why?
processor, which is
That's incorrect.
$257.
Why would you? Wait, why?
You will also need AMD Radeon RX 580,
So wait, the
which
CPU is
is
twice
as
as much?
He doesn't even
$169.
say
No,
He
he's
also
using
says
the recommended
gigabytes.
specs.
You know that we're
But
talking about
I
a
only
thing.
found 16 gigabytes.
using the
so
recommended
it will
specs,
cost
that's
you
why.
$90. So already to run MW 2019, you will need a minimum of $517.
The thing is, the PC recommended specs, yeah, if we take him by his word, would look much better than the console version.
And it would be at a
So-
higher frame rate.
Why
Yeah,
is
so
he
if we
like?
talk about how much do you need to run the game at the same
It would be
resolution and the same
minimum
frame rate as a
spec.
console, exactly. So
ac-
apart from the fact that he says that the game will crash if we don't do this, but yeah.
yo,
Alright, let's carry on.
$1.98. And that's without considering the cost of the motherboard, the storage, the power supply, the cooling system, the keyboard, the PC
Wait, what?
case, or anything else you might need to build your gaming PC. So
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
here we go. We already need a $2,000 PC for.
So that's
a
that's
Oh,
without
console.
including the cost of Xbox Live or PlayStation Plus on Live to play live games for 5 years. That's not including the extra controller. It's not including the access to it. It's not including buying the game or the TV or the couch or the house that I live in or the apartment. Like
The insurance,
what the fuck?
groceries.
The insurance for that. Like a
Because if
fucking,
you're starving, you can't play games, and
also,
like the food
I
in
also
the fridge.
also when I like how like for that like to make that point he's using like the most expensive parts up here. You know, he's got an i9. Fucking why does he have an i9 there? Look at the expensive ass PC case. Look at that fucking look at that fucking power
I think
supply. That
the
motherboard.
elephant in the house is still. He says if we don't have any of that, it's not like he says then we will have less than optimal graphics. He still says then the game will crash. I think that's still the best thing about this.
That's like the most moronic thing. And he's
Yeah.
like, and then he put on screen like 970 Evo SSDs. Like those are $200. I'm shopping for an SSD right now. I want to get a 2 terabyte one. It's like $300. I was like, no fucking way. No fucking way.
I legit only have one for my operating system.
Like I want to put one because I want to get out of like hoarding all my games on my hard disk drives and just install what I'm playing and then uninstall it when I'm done.
That's what I do now. Like
Right, but
I've never bought
But
expansion.
think about it like this. I literally have every game I've ever bought downloaded and installed.
Oh wow, you haven't uninstalled a single one?
Pardon? You have every game you've ever bought downloaded and installed?
How is that possible? What's your size?
I mean, your
I
PC
have-
career is a long one.
Yeah.
I have a
Altac,
have
shut
six,
up.
I have 6, 8, 11, 14 gigs of storage.
Tera, you mean?
I'm sorry, 14 terabytes of storage.
Damn, boy.
Damn. Damn boy, indeed.
So the reason why I want to get a 2 terabyte SSD is because I already have 500 gigs worth of just ROMs that I emulate. So for me, I want
Damn,
to
son.
keep the ROMs on my SSD and then just install one game at a time. And then I was thinking like going from this full size ATX to a mini ITX system setup. And just having SSDs in it, and then just having like the 1 GPU, and just having like a small case. So like, think about it like that. But gents, that doesn't include all the FUDA that I have downloaded as well.
Do you have any backup plans for many of those games? Because I think there may be some gems in there that may not even be freely available anymore unless you go to
I
abandoned
don't
websites
have
and
any
stuff like
backup
that.
plans. So my thought
Jesus.
was to keep the ROMs on like a couple of externals, and then move them over to the SSD. But or just copy what I have on the hard drive to the SSD and then have redundancy on redundancy.
Yeah.
Unforgiven was talking to me about NADs, which is like
Yeah.
remote, like backup. But
Yep.
I don't know. Like I have so many gems of ROMs that are
Exactly.
so hard to get right now that Nintendo has like crushed the ability to get that I'm able to like scrimp and scrape and like find. That I've been going
If
like
I were you,
dark
I would
corners of the
definitely,
internet.
would definitely come
Can't
up with
you,
a backup plan
Alex-
because you're literally like a computer gaming and console gaming history center right now.
Alex,
Pretty
for
much, yeah.
For those ROMs, can't you just put some of those on an external USB drive, like a huge one?
That's the thought, but then I've also started getting into, so Nintendo 64, I've got 16 games, GameCube 18 games, Switch 10 games, PS1 42 games, PS2 36 games, PS3 I only care about one game and that's Demon Souls. The PSP it's 5 games, and the Super Nintendo it's 22. The Wii U I have 10. So I've got anywhere between like let's
Jesus
see.
fucking Christ.
So
man.
I've got like 34, 30, 44, 92. Probably have almost 200 games in just ROMs
Alex,
sitting there.
Someone in my chat says this dude probably has the original No Man's Sky build on that hard
I
drive.
do. I do have the original No Man's Sky build.
Damn.
Dude.
It's fucking bad.
Yeah, it's
Chad,
amazing
It's
now. but
really
the
fucking
release
bad.
version.
Like that
Wow.
is the worst version to play. No, okay. No Man's Sky now is a great fucking game.
Absolutely.
It is such a good. People overlook that game so fucking hard. It is so fucking good right now. It's ridiculous. MGS4 is not running clean on RCPS3 yet, so that's why I haven't downloaded it yet. But that's another 10 gigs. So like for me, like ROMs are the big. For me, it's mostly ROMs and like current gen games that take up the most space. Because I've also started uninstalling all the games I've beaten. I've already beaten like 100 games out of my library.
Damn.
That was only like 50 gigs, because they're older games.
Yeah,
So.
Nice.
that's impressive, Alex.
You know, I've beaten 25 games this year.
Yeah, Alex actually, he goes through with actually beating games, and then like while everybody on Twitter is tweeting about games they're gonna play, Alex is actually beating games.
Yeah, my problem is that I usually just play games that don't have an endpoint, you know, like Elder Scrolls Online or Crusader Kings 3. So
That's my
me
Alex,
saying
I mean, I'm sorry.
beating a
Alex.
game is not really a thing for most of the games that I play. I play City Builders. How do you beat that? I play Flight Simulators. How do you beat that?
I mean, you can play those like to
yeah.
like relax and shit.
How many single player like narrative games do you play at like per year at all?
I can pull up a list of games that
Well,
I have.
I was talking about TAC on that one. I know,
Oh.
Alex. I have a rough estimate of
Please
you.
repeat
Bro.
them, Fred.
So how many like
Linear. How many single player games?
Yeah, how many like linear narrative single player games like do you play like a year?
Almost 0 a year. I mean, I play RimWorld, I play Dwarf Fortress, I play the games that I was talking about, but very linear single player games that have a definite start and a definite end. Very, very rare.
I could always imagine that you would
I
never.
would usually play more single player RPGs, but not many are coming out these days that I enjoy playing. Point and click adventure games every now and then, so I guess those count, of course, so that would probably be 3 or 4 a year of those. Let's say 4 a year. Yeah.
$10 from $10 from Weather157, and they actually, instead of writing anything, they put a little animated GIF of a pair bowing and saying thank you. So, thank you.
So for me, you know what happened was Copa and Pippa. Remember that was coming out?
Copa and Peppa.
Yeah, it was in the United States.
What was that?
They were going to be doing a lot of restrictions on internet traffic and things like that. So I got it. I went into a panic, and I started downloading all of my games.
Yeah.
I was like, I went into a panic, and I'm just like, I'm gonna download every one of my fucking games. So fuck you. I'm just gonna download all my shit. And then nothing happened. And then I was like,
so
why
what
do I
you're
have all
saying
this?
is you thought they would be taking away your footer porn.
I downloaded a lot of it.
Yeah.
Alex, I want to know your tastes. I want to know what
you don't really. I don't think so.
Bible Black. Bible Black.
It's okay. No, like that's amateur bullshit hour. Okay.
Oh
Bible
shit!
Black is amateur bullshit hour. Okay.
He's the real steal. He's the real.
Go to
deal.
Pornhub. And type
right now, Fred.
Right now.
Porn is bad. I can't.
And type SFM.
Okay.
Fuda.
Oh my god.
And then type Overwatch.
Okay, I'm doing this.
Oh, I know what's gonna come out of that. I like that as
dear.
well. Yes. Very good.
That's pretty.
That is some
That's
good
hot.
shit.
It's hot.
Yep.
That is some.
I'm fine with that.
Let me tell you something. You want to hire people for animation? Those are the people you fucking hire. Because I've seen some fucking shit like in
my
Blender.
chat right now. What is happening here?
People are
I've seen
saying,
some shit.
people in my chat are saying, "Bro, why? Oh no!"
I've seen some shit in Blender, and I've seen some shit in SFM that is fucking amazing. Like top tier.
Do you know
quality.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Alex?
Yes.
Good. I mean the porn version.
What is this?
Which
shit?
one?
Well, the one with the monsters in the cave.
Well, dear God,
No.
I'm gonna save some.
I'm not
of
into
this.
monsters. I'm not
All
into
right, guys, I put
All
that
right.
I put that bookmark. That's
Fred,
I'm not
you
into
started talking about
monsters.
porn.
I'm
You
into
had-
I'm into like
my chat
Okay,
is not
alright.
amused. My chat is
we're gonna go
not
into
amused.
this. We're gonna go into this. Okay, ready? Futanari is the most straight porn you could ever watch
Okay.
because 0 men are involved.
I know.
All women are
I
involved.
see your point.
You ever seen Gundam's
And
Ghost?
a magical penis is floating between the both of them.
Ah.
Therefore, it is the most straight porn.
So that way you don't hear the stupid guy moaning like, "Shut the fuck
And you
up."
don't see the guy's face. You
God,
don't hear the guy
moaning
moaning.
guys in porn is the worst.
The fucking
Especially when they
worst.
come and
Yeah.
they scream like, "Shut the fuck up, dude!"
Oh
Seriously.
God! There was this one like, I'm gonna come on your face. I'm like, shut the fuck up, motherfucker! You're ruining
Yeah,
the
yeah,
scene."
exactly. Yeah, really. Shut it. I don't want.
I don't
no,
remember
just
asking
shut
you
the
a
fuck up, dude.
goddamn thing.
Which is why Fuda porn is the superior porn.
I'm bleeding.
Well, my
viewers
chat
on
says
this subject.
one person Fessa says no women are involved, so he disputes the woman fact, and Janara says objection: lesbian porn contains even less penis.
You know, guys,
Correct.
I'm bleeding subs on this.
Shannara is correct. Lesbian porn is the top tier. But then again,
But
lesbian
there's no
porn,
real penetration in that. That's boring.
boring. Boring.
I never
Wow.
understood this lesbian porn, best porn thing.
guys
I don't know.
got
I get nothing
class.
out of it. It's pretty boring.
Oh dear.
Lesbian porn when they have a strap on.
Yeah, kinda, but meh. The
So,
meat
but some
is
of them
missing.
don't know what they're doing. Some of them don't know what they're doing.
Alex,
Yeah.
do you hate acting
Yeah.
in your porn?
I act very well in my
One of my
No,
chat
I
says,
said,
"Which
do you-
side are
I
you
said-
on,
I said-
balls or
I-
no balls. I don't
Okay.
know what that even is supposed to
I
ask.
was
balls.
asking.
Always balls.
I was asking Alex.
Balls.
Do you like acting in the porn you watch, or do you hate?
No, I don't. I don't. Like, if she
No, that's silly.
overacts, it's silly. I'm just like, ugh,
Yeah.
fuck it. Like, fuck it.
Well, are you gonna just do me right here on the
Because
couch?
that's the kind of people that we are, KSL. One moment we talk about hardware, one moment we talk about future
Make Maxi
porn,
says,
another
guys-
moment we talk about communism.
Like, Maxie says, guys, I'm out. Listen, Maxie, just stay and understand that you are in a safe place.
Well, unless they're underage, I don't want them here.
Correct. That's gross, too.
Yeah.
I like women who work the fuck out.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. That's good,
Yeah.
Alex.
Right, shall we continue watching this console peasant video before we
Oh, shoot, the
lose
video,
anyone
that's
from our
right, the
followers?
video.
Here we go. Okay, we're halfway.
Okay.
See. So yeah, if you want to run a game optimally at a budget, then you should get a gaming console. Number 2, games are more
No.
stable. I touched a little bit about this
More
in the previous
stable?
point, and that's the
does
fact
that
that
even mean?
console games are less likely to crash because they are very well optimized for the hardware.
No,
Just
they're
to
not.
clarify, I'm not saying
how
that
it works.
consoles perform better than PC. I am saying that consoles are more stable than
No, they're
PCs.
not.
So
No.
if you ask
No,
me,
How
can we
I would
measure
rather
this, though?
have
Like, how
a
can we
stable
measure
game
that?
doesn't
Like,
crash
how do you
than having
know?
a game that looks
Yeah.
awesome but crashes
Yeah.
a lot. Now, before we get to number 3,
What is-
Okay,
what does he have
I'm
to say
pausing.
so far?
please consider subscribing.
Pause on
I
that,
upload
please,
short
someone.
videos every day
I'm
covering
pausing on
different gaming topics like this
Wait,
one.
what do you
Now, let's
mean?
move
Wait, that's
on.
it?
That's
2 minutes?
short.
Of
That
a
is
3-minute video,
okay.
and now the last is self. Wow. Okay. Self-advertisement.
Chat says, I'm pretty sure 60 FPS is more stable than 24 FPS. Ooh, sick burn.
It's just, you know, this crashing thing doesn't happen all that often as these peasants would like to believe.
It's
I've heard so many horror
unbelievable.
stories about consoles
Oh,
crashing.
God.
I mean, the blue ring of death is a meme for a reason.
When I had my PS4,
Mhm.
I crashed every single time I had that game boot up in resume mode, and I didn't shut the console down.
Dude, guys, I went
I
through.
had God of War 2018 crash on me. I had Death Stranding crash on me midstream. It's
Okay.
fucking stupid.
Guys, I went through 3 PS3s, and on my
Holy
Switch, there was 4 games on my Switch I couldn't beat because there
Fred,
were a lot
why
of
did you
freezing.
buy a third PS3 after 2 died on you?
Bro, dude, this was back in my day, man. This is
After
like,
the first
oh.
one.
You know why? Because at the time I was a part of the whole console fanboy war shit. I was like, oh, but
dear.
360s fail more, so I'll just get another PS3. So I just kept buying PS3s. I didn't care about PC gaming back then.
Fred, have you moved further away from the mic again?
Yes, I have. I'm rolling a joint. Sorry.
Alright.
All right.
Yeah, it's just, yeah.
What's part 2,
It's
Alex?
an insane
Tag.
video. It's insane. Yes.
I need you to pull up a Colt Eastwood video for tonight, by the way.
Oh,
Alright, well, that should be easy.
no!
That should be easy.
I got- do I have to bring up-
want it
do I have
right
to bring
now.
up the whiskey?
Let's finish up this video.
Do I have to bring out the whiskey, guys? Do I really have to?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
you do.
I'm gonna go get a beer after this. Here we go.
Right.
Well, we
So,
will do the
with
thing
number
about
3,
buzzword
games
drinking
are
again, won't we?
yes,
That's
we
a staple.
will. Yes, we will.
Because whenever we watch a Cold Eastwood video, we do have to do the buzzword drinking.
Oh,
That's
I have
what
to
I'm
get my
gonna- that's what
shot
I'm gonna
glass.
I'm gonna go get a beer. That's why. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna drink any more
Okay.
whiskey.
All right,
I'll
let
get a
me.
beer
Okay,
for
I'm
that.
gonna go. I gotta go pee all this beer out, and I'm gonna go get a whiskey.
Yeah, after this
glass.
video, we can pee and refill everything. and
Oh,
then it's
after
Cold
this
Eastwood
video.
time.
Okay, fine, whatever. Let's go.
Yeah, we only have a minute left, and he's already in self-advertising mode.
No, this is it. That's it. That's the end. We're not gonna watch his advertisement.
There's one more. There's one more.
Oh, okay. Let's go. I'm ready
Do
to drink a lot.
Here we go. Let's see.
Okay. Why are we still
better
on
supported.
roll?
Let me explain this with a
not
simple
playing?
example.
Playing
Better-
for
Let's
you said better
assume
support.
that you are facing a problem running Modern Warfare
Why are we
2019
not playing
with
it?
this setup like this guy. Now let's be honest. Is
Why is nobody
Infinity
answered?
Ward going to care about this guy's problem? They might,
Am
but
I?
not likely.
Wait,
They
pause?
haven't
Hello?
fully
Are you
fixed
not
the
playing
hacking
it?
issue, let alone
No,
caring
it's
about
not
this
playing for
guy's
me.
problem.
Alright,
This
I'll pause
case
it.
is
Hold on.
very specific to this guy's setup,
1 second.
and
I'm still
there
at
are
2 minutes and 7. Let me reload then.
We're at 232. We'll go back to two.
Yeah.
Shit.
Guys,
I think the site is giving
Okay.
me crap.
I'm pretty faded. Pretty good.
Chances that's why forums exist. Watch Colt, drink Colt 45. Oh
No!
shit! That's a good one, Glinzer.
Colt
Watch Colt
45.
Eastwood drink Colt 45s. I'm gonna tweet that at him.
So roll your blood.
What do you mean you're not blocked?
No.
Oh. Well, I can't
I'm
see
not
anything
blocked by
anymore in
Colt
this
either.
video, so you just finished the video. I'm gonna go to the
Yeah, you know
toilet
what,
and
Alex?
pee
I'm
and
gonna let you go ahead and take fame here. I'm gonna go take a piss. Finish the video.
Yeah.
This video's ass. I'm not gonna sit through this.
Finish him off. Finish him off, Alex. Be right back. So you do need to talk now, Alex. Otherwise, my stream doesn't hear anything.
Okay, so here we go. Ready, boys? Here we go.
is very specific to
He said
this
it's
guy's
very
setup,
specific to this guy's
and
problem
there
and
are
setup.
millions of different setups out
And
there.
there's-
So
oh,
in
Jesus.
comparison, if there was a similar problem on the
He said
PS4, the game developed
millions of setups, kids. Not just like 2 or 3. He said millions of setups. Millions of setups. Couldn't be like 8 to 10. Nope. Couldn't be 10 to 15. Nope. Millions of setups. And it's not like you can't go on a forum and figure out like, oh, the issue is probably just MSI Afterburner causing the problem, because MSI Afterburner is probably just the cause of all the problems. Well, really, Reba Tuner is the cause of all the problems because it makes hooks into all the games. And if the game doesn't like the hook from Reba Tuner, then it's going to crash and have an issue. So if your game crashes while booting, your game doesn't load properly, your game has issues, it's probably just Reba Tuner doing that. So just turn off Reba Tuner, and I bet you your game will fucking work. But hey, listen, this guy said millions
I'm back.
millions of types of PCs.
Millions
Not
of
just
types of PCs.
Millions of setups. There's millions of
Millions and billions of
millions
stars.
of it.
Are you okay?
developers are more likely to
Yeah,
look
fine.
into it because a lot of people are using PS4s and every PS4 runs the exact same setup. That's why
Okay.
consoles are better supported.
Every
Just to
PS4
clarify,
What?
I'm not saying that
runs the
console
same
games
setup.
don't crash or have any problems. What I'm saying is that those problems are
I'm
better
pausing that.
addressed on consoles
I
than
got it.
PCs. Now, because I don't want this video to be too long, I will end things now and continue in a
Now the
future
video's
video.
playing whilst I'm gone. Great.
Whoa, okay. I'm pausing
We were
because
just talking while you were gone. that's
so
why.
this guy,
No worries.
okay, this guy's at the 3-minute mark, and he thinks if he talked a little more, it would be too long. I'm like, are you fucking for real? You're not even
but
at.
he doesn't make videos that are 14 minutes of fucking nothing.
Cool. So instead, he just says, if you don't run your game at recommended settings, it will crash. Bye.
Bye.
14 minutes of nothing.
Fernando says PS5 is greater than PC. Boy, you better listen. Not after today. Not after today. Definitely not after today.
What do you
Fernando.
what do you ultimately make of Sony saying that the Demon Souls remake isn't coming to PC? You still
Bullshit?
Yeah, I'm saying the fucking bullshit. I don't know how you can like have the font for that.
Listen, okay, I'll address this right now. You're telling me that a multi-million-dollar company that has had months to prepare these slides, that has gone over every single animation multiple times, what each slide will look like, how everything will be shown, how everything will be presented. You're telling me the moment after everything went live, not even a moment, like an hour after, everyone had the shit fit, and all the news outlets were saying that Demon's Souls is coming to PS5, to PC. That once all that news broke, then you turn around and say that was a human error mistake?
No, something tells me they changed. No,
Shit.
something tells me they were testing the waters to see how big the backlash would be. In the
No, you know what it is? It's bullshit. Because then not 20 minutes later, Square Enix said, oh, Final Fantasy 16 is not coming to PC. it's PS exclusive.
20 minutes later.
Bullshit.
And that's what I said, Fezzer. Fezzer said somebody could fuck that up. People are stupid. That's what I maintain. People can be fucking incompetent.
Yes,
And
there
it-
is incompetence, 100%. But you're talking about a multi-million-dollar company that
But
literally
it's not like
combs-
this would be the first time for somebody to make such a glaring
again.
mistake.
But this is
Whoa.
a huge.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
Tech.
Yes.
Tech. My. What I think is this was absolutely a mistake, but that it is absolutely coming to PC, and it wasn't intended to be
I can
announced.
imagine that. It's just
Yeah.
You know, when I look at a corporate viewpoint, I can imagine there's one person who's supposed to look over the shit, and that one person didn't do the job right, and then the CEO said, "Oh well, it's gonna be fine. They probably did their job because they can't be fucking arsed to watch the
Bullshit.
stupid clip
Bullshit.
for
One
the
person.
peasants."
There are so many people that look over that shit all the fucking time, especially for messaging and marketing. The marketing department for Sony and PlayStation has to be fucking massive. And so many people had eyes on that fucking thing, and they knew and here's the thing, they knew the moment that thing went up what it was going to look like.
Oh, another thing I want to.
Like I've worked for massive companies
I'm
like
not
that.
saying that you're wrong, Alex. I'm saying that it's just not a 100% thing. I think your explanation is more likely than mine. I just wouldn't completely rule mine out.
I
I
also.
wouldn't rule out either, but then again, like it's too coincidental that then Square Enix turned around and was like, "Oh no, it's not coming to PC," but they had all of this stuff beforehand.
Well,
preset.
there's one more thing that really makes me question whether it was a mistake or not. Is these people were the people making the trailer and shit. They were the ones asking Sony, "What do you want us to say in the trailer?"
Yeah.
You know, they wouldn't have gotten what Sony, like, they wouldn't have put that there themselves. They asked Sony, "What do you want it to say in the trailer?" And Sony said, "Make it say this." You know, so.
Oh my god, I found our Cold Eastwood video. Awesome.
Oh no!
Nice.
Ugh.
Nice.
I'm gonna give you the title. Xbox Series X console gameplay perfect solution marketing next generation consoles in 2020.
Dude, that is all buzzwords.
Ah!
That's not even a title, man. That's not even a title of a video.
Oh no!
He
It's
just
literally
hit
it's
tags on SEO.
his video titles.
The SEO tags.
His
That's all
video
he did.
his video title
It is. I mean, he's a genius.
his video titles
Absolute
titles
fucking genius.
his video titles are literally ads, like alone. Just
Yeah.
the video title alone is an ad.
Dude, I wish okay, here's what really disturbs me, right? When you can see a video on YouTube have all lowercase letters, okay? And then it's something dumb like woman gets hit in face with frying pan. And it's got like 3.5 million views.
Yes.
And you're like, how the fuck? And I think to myself like, how does SEO even work? Like, what SEO was like, yo, this shit is fucking, like, this shit is what we gotta surface to everybody. I'm like, yo, and then I'm like, all right, and then when I do my videos, I make tags. I do,
Alex,
Google
Alex,
trends.
Alex,
I do all this stuff. What?
I want to put one more thing Excalibur wants to mention that I also forgot. That the PS5 trailer even outright said shown with a PC emulating the PS5
Yes.
version. It outright said that. How else would they have gotten that information from? You know what I'm saying?
Because the whole thing is they saw that there was an issue with they saw an issue with marketing, and they saw all the news outlets breaking all that news. So then what happens is they had to like backpedal because people were starting to get upset, going like, I'm not gonna buy a PS5. I'm just gonna get a PC.
Yep.
So they were like, whoa, no, it's only on PS5, and then watch 6 months later, it's on PC.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that
It's
there's a
really
build,
what it's gonna happen.
they're not gonna cancel a build that they've already made. You know, they're not gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna cancel this PC build now. No, they have it. They're gonna put it out eventually.
They're gonna use it.
Yeah.
So okay, or if we're gonna do cold, let me get a beer.
Yeah, we're cold ready.
I'm gonna start
cold
opening
ready.
up the
video's
cider.
loaded.
I got the whiskey out for this one. Only a little bit of whiskey, but I got some ciders left. I've already gone through 4
Fritz, you
Modelo's.
sounded much better at the beginning of the stream. What happened? Audio-wise.
I'm a little further away from the mic when I'm. Is that
Don't
better?
do it.
Oh.
It's so much better. It's so much more. I really have to listen out for you. I think this is why I also sometimes talk over you, because I can't properly hear you.
Attack likes the sound of my voice.
I do, little love.
You have no idea how bad I want to see you one day, Tack. And I will one
We
day.
will.
I will see you
as
one day.
As soon
as this whole virus
the
shit is
stupid
done.
lockdown
Yeah.
is over and shit, Frit, I'm going to be back in America.
And now that I'm being a little more up to date with my YouTube channel, like financially, things are also going up as well, pretty well. Which they should have been from the start, but you know, 2020 has just been disastrous for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I was one of the
I also
people.
want to meet Alex. The three of us need to meet in America.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Barry too. You know, Barry messaged me to let me know he quit his job today.
Oh my god.
Says he
Barry's
wants-
such
yeah.
a donor.
No, Barry's he doesn't. I don't know. From what I'm getting, he doesn't really want to do his old stuff anymore. You know, which is fine. He can do whatever he wants with his channel.
Of course. Oh no, I meant generally speaking. I mean, he
Yeah.
quit something to become a full-time YouTuber. Then he quit full-time YouTubing, become a hippie. Then he stopped
Yeah.
being a hippie and had a job. And now he's quitting the job. And like, come on, Barry.
Well, I've been learning slowly in life. I'm like,
Alright,
man,
I'm back.
where I was like, where do I
I think
belong?
Barry could be at
Yeah.
1 million subscribers by now if he kept up what he did.
He could have.
Because
Yeah, he
he
could
was
have.
hitting
Yeah.
that Zoomer hard badly, bigly.
Yeah, the Zoomer tech turds.
Zoomer tech turds.
PC gaming tech
The
turds.
average age of my audience is certainly much higher than that
How
of
is,
Barry, because I always offended the Zoomers with everything I did.
You and Barry's like fake rivalry was funny. It was great.
Yeah, it was lovely.
I even participated in that at the
And
time.
so many Zoomers thought it was real.
Yeah, Barry like was telling me behind the scenes. He's like, "Yo, listen, me and Tack are working on something, and it's gonna be funny." I was like, "Oh, okay." And I didn't expect it.
Yeah. I thought it was
All
really
right
fun.
then.
Anyway, are we ready for Cold Eastwood?
No, nobody's
No,
ready for Cold
fucker.
Eastwood.
Can
you
you
think
ever be ready
my
for Cold
gut
Can you
is
ever be ready
not
for Cold?
ready for Cold Eastwood? Are you ready for Xbox Series X power under the hood?
Alright, we are now watching the video titled Xbox Series X
A
Console
New
Gameplay
Horizon.
Perfect Solution Marketing Next Generation Consoles in 2020.
Woo!
Every time we hear a buzzword, we say buzzword, and if at least two of us say buzzword at the same time, it's a drink. Right?
Great.
All right, let's do
Chris,
this
you down?
bullet. I'm ready.
Excellent.
I'll down this Modelo and then.
The Xbox X is supposed to be the world's most powerful console.
Ah,
and
there
by
it
the
is.
spec
There's one
sheet
right
Wait.
there.
and raw compute
No.
number.
Hold on.
That's one.
That is also the soundtrack for Hotline Miami, and I know that
Oh my
fucking
God.
track.
That's a good game.
It's a great fucking game.
Mhm.
That's a
Right.
track from Hotline Miami. It's really fucking good. So he's pulling a bunch of audio from places. So just heads up.
Well, let's start drinking.
It towers over the PS5 and most current high-end PCs on the market. The biggest games from Xbox Game Studios are too far out to see in action just yet. And fans, and especially anti-fans, are flooding the internet with demands for Xbox Series X gameplay running on the actual console. The problem is Xbox listening?
No buzzwords there.
No buzzwords, but I'm also very confused.
I learned his.
I'm
I
very
learned his
confused.
piece bit by bit using my
This is
ear.
Colt Eastwood. Thank you so much for checking out this video.
Thank you for the
months,
10
I've been
do-
reporting.
Sorry, there is going to be
Uh-huh.
a sound effect now coming on my stream because of a donation. I
shit.
have to.
There's
I
some
have to
super
pause for a
chats I
little bit.
actually missed.
I think Fessa has donated $10 with the sound that the Peanuts adults make. Do you remember, Alex?
Wow, wow, wow,
Wah, wah,
wow.
wah, 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 wah. Exactly. That is called Eastwood. Wah, 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 wah.
Also,
Just
chat
Thank you,
said, my
Fessa.
chat
Love you,
said,
man.
anti-fans? What the fuck is an anti-fan?
I basically
normal
people who
Thanks, Fessa.
who aren't fans
Is it
of
Frit, who
Microsoft.
are, Frit who's Antifa?
Yes, I am
thank you for calling me
Antifa.
That's
I'm
true.
an Antifa super soldier. Yes, you caught
Yes,
me.
you are.
Shout out
Let's
to the
get in.
130 people watching. Thank you for being a part
Wait,
of the
wait,
best
230
podcast.
people watching Frit's channel?
No, 130.
130 watching
Yeah.
Frit's channel?
Yeah.
Listen. Let me talk. Let me talk to you. 130 people watching. You're watching a guy who is 5'4"
And
I'm
a
not. I'm
communist.
not 5'4".
and a communist.
I'm not
right?
5'4".
Why don't you come over to a real man's channel? If you go to
Who likes food porn.
youtube.com/oh no it's Alex, right? I actually have my camera on, so you can see what the fuck I look like. Number one, I'm not a popsicle stick. Number two, I'm a real 6 foot tall, 200-pound.
You're not
statue
selling people
of
by not being a
man.
popsicle stick. They kind of have a
Okay.
fetish for the popsicle stick, you know.
And
Just
then
saying.
on top of that, here in this side, we appreciate food enough.
Silence, Boomer! Nobody wants to hear your shit, alright?
Okay.
Nobody wants to go over and watch a
not.
man recording a video that sounds like he just woke up, getting out of bed, getting out of an argument with his wife, like, hey guys, so like Nintendo's full of shit. Alright, no one wants to see that shit, alright? They want to see the
You know what-
goddamn
you know what
popsicle
no one
stick.
wants to
So
see?
you know what? Sit in your place, boy!
You know what no one wants to see? No
Very
one
fun
wants
for
to
once
see.
not being in that fight.
No one wants to see somebody get to a channel.
Silence,
Watch that
Boomer!
channel.
Says everyone in my chat. Silence,
Only
Boomer.
upload every 2.5 months.
Yo, wait, no, hold on. I'm back though. That's not fair. That's not fair. I'm back. I'm back. That's not fair. And to be fair, my next video is is me basically making my painting for Alex. All right. My next video is going to be for Alex. Okay. Because I
And
feel
this, by the way,
he deserves
Fred
it.
and Alex, I think we can mention this publicly. We did talk about, at least briefly, about making this podcast its own channel.
Yeah.
I for one would love it if our communities united on that channel, so we could have all the fights that we three are having in the chat. That would
Yes.
be hilarious.
Then that way there wouldn't be a super chat war anymore.
No,
Yeah, we would just use the power of socialism.
40% for me, 40% for Alex,
We-
20% for Fred because he's
We
young
would
and
use
can work.
we would use the power of socialism to distribute that to me.
I love how you didn't even catch that. The typical fucking Zoomer. So busy in his own goddamn
We
way.
use the
He doesn't
power.
pay attention.
We would use the power of socialism to distribute that to me, and then I'll decide, you know, who gets which.
Oh no,
ones.
you'll listen. You'll get your portion distributed.
Hey Jeff. Anyway, I think it would be great. I would really, really love seeing our three chats come together and fight each other.
Oh
and
my
each other
God!
because
Yes, yes! I would
Exactly.
love to
This
see.
is, see,
I would
Fred,
love to see that.
have I convinced you now? This is why we need our own channel.
I have so much powers. The crazy part.
And your chat would be the majority, so you would have a lot of support.
My chat's just saying silence Boomer to Alex.
Princess Scarlet, thank you for the $2 Australian. Thank you for saying silence, Boomer.
But you would be a moderator, Professor.
10 reasons why socialism is better than capitalism.
Alex would choose moderator for the channel. I would choose moderator for the channel. Fred could choose moderator for the channel. And then there's our full
Britannia Sanders. It was within my heart to say that the PC Master Race is no more. We are liberating ourselves from the current Democratic Party of what is it? What do they call each other when you play on both console and PC? What do you call that?
They call each other very self-aggrandizing things.
I don't know, but they're disgusting. I'm a PC only elitist, alright? That's what I
Anyway,
am.
so I think we should do this channel for us.
Yes.
Yeah.
We need to do it, yeah.
Okay.
And we could do more than streams on that channel too, which would be cool too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The potential. Alright?
Yeah, I see a lot of potential there.
Muscle Fuda is better than Zoomer. That's what someone says
We
here.
could have a segment where I rant about consoles. We could have a segment where Fred does Zoomer shit, and we could have a segment where Alex reviews feudal porn. So,
My chat is saying everything they can to trigger you guys. Melon says socialism is better than capitalism.
socialism
it's-
is better than capitalism at starving
I'm
and
not sure
killing everything.
about like okay, so here's
He
the
sets
thing,
the
Fred.
boomers off. They take it serious.
You can't trigger a boomer.
But you just went for the debate.
What?
What?
If that is debating for you, dude,
Then you need a
crap.
fucking real fucking
Sir,
what's wrong with
sir,
you, Zoomer?
fuck.
So if
Listen,
that's
the
the problem with
channel-
Zoomers.
the
If you
channel
don't, yeah,
should be
if you
called
don't
Two
say,
Boomers and a
if you
Zoomer.
don't
I kind of
say,
feel like the Zoomers on the
then apparently
Zoomers are on the
you're
winning
serious.
side tonight
That's
here. Well, no, not true. Top Hats has by far been using the power of capitalism to win tonight on the Super Chat War. That's for sure, though. So now I'm going to convert to capitalism. I'm going to go convert to capitalism because what he's doing is working.
Could
I
happen.
mean, what you're doing is being a grifter. You're no better than Vosh.
Yes, I wait. I'm no better than. I don't support pedophilia.
But communism,
Communism's worse than pedophilia?
yes.
I don't know about that one, Tack. I'm gonna stay away from that one.
Okay,
I'm gonna go load my shotgun with malicious intent.
I'm gonna just press play on this video. Doomer intensifies.
Lives lost, you know? I'm just looking at the top 10 list of lives lost.
Tack is looking out his window and there's like a grayscale effect and there's rain and he's like, the wild is doomed.
So my chat says Zoomers can't debate. Correct. They cannot debate.
There was no debate.
Exactly.
My
Zoomers
chat
think this
literally
all this stuff
says-
is like. How could they debate?
Alex, oh, this one's gonna
Like.
trigger you.
Yeah,
Base Boy says,
and then
Base
I went
Boy-
down and like,
Best-
and
this
like,
one's
you
gonna-
know, and they even do it in social media now. They say like with a capitalized L and then do a comma after, you know, as if it's
Did you see what somebody wrote on Twitter the other day?
thank you Scarlett for the $5 donation, much appreciated. Thank you Scarlett.
My
Tat,
chat,
this is what they said. They said, in school, my teacher would have taken away my phone in class, and I would have to pay them to get it back. Taken.
Yes,
Took.
yes, yes. I
And-
mean, are you?
My
are you
response
surprised? I mean,
was-
Zoomers have the old internet at the you know, at the
My
fingertips,
response
and yet
to
they
her
became
was-
dumber and dumber.
They should have charged you more.
Yes.
That's good.
N.
Yes.
Uh,
Token.
Took. En.
Yeah. It's.
You know, that was
Zoomers.
things teachers did do around here too. Yeah, like if you had like a little flip phone.
Fred, you're a million miles away from the mic. Come on,
Oh.
Fred, just sit
Oh,
still,
sorry.
you fucking
Just sit
Zoomer.
still.
If there's- there would,
Goddamn fucking
there would,
Zoomer, dude. Jesus.
If like they had like a flip phone or something, the teacher would take it away, and at the end of the year, they'd have to give the teacher money for it. I never had a flip phone, so that didn't happen to me.
Liam
actually never
Neeson.
had- oh, you know.
Liam Neeson starring in Tooken.
Star Wars, the Token
What
Raiders.
should we call the channel?
Anyway.
Oh,
Two
oh.
Boomers and a Zoomer?
Tack,
Two Boomers
Tack,
and a Zoomer would be
Tack,
perfect, I think.
Tack, Mayday in the chat says, anarchy over capitalism.
Sure, I want to see all the Zoomers who say that, like anarchy. I would like to
Wait.
see them actually live it.
They're
and I want to
literally
film
saying
it.
whatever
Is-
they
is
can
that-
to
okay,
start
okay,
it.
Hold on. Is that person 14? Are they 14? And
Yes.
are they on Tumblr?
No, his chat thinks now that we're being
They're-
serious by answering them. That's
Is
the
that
Zoomer
person
with a
14
humor.
and on Tumblr? Is that really what it is?
You
Bro,
know,
the aesthetic. I don't want to be part of the establishment.
Long
but I have to look a
Puffer-
certain way in order to be part of the group that I'm part of.
Pufferfish
You can't
says,
be punk unless you look punk.
Pufferfish says, long live
I mean, have you
anarchy.
seen anarchists, Alex, on the streets? How they look
Jesus
like? It's
Christ,
amazing.
they look just like... Jesus Christ.
They're like blobs. They're like the World of Warcraft meme, you know, with the fat guy on the keyboard.
They're just, they're just trolling. They're just being
That's-
Yes, and
assholes.
we're playing along,
That's
Fred.
trolling?
They're just being
That's
assholes.
trolling? That is like the most weak-ass version of trolling I've ever fucking heard. You should need to step your shit up, okay?
Someone put up a stop sign. Said,
But see, this is what I predicted, Alex.
Random
we
Boy
respond in a funny
2010.
manner, and they think it's serious because
Random-
they have no idea.
Literally,
what
literally,
communication
they
sounds
have
like.
no idea they're trolled by two old-ass fucking boomers the
Ran-
whole fucking time, this entire conversation.
Random Boy 2010 says, anarchy master race. There's,
Okay.
I can't.
Well, apparently we're not allowed to respond anymore in a funny way. Otherwise, we're being serious about it. So we just have to keep silent now, I guess.
That's just a
Devin,
chat.
thank you for the $10 to super chat. So what you're telling me that Fred is a 5'4" popsicle paper thin boy who's also a communist?
Commie. Yes.
I'm not
If
a
he's the face of
communist.
PC gaming community, PC gaming is officially dead.
I'm not a communist, but
Communist.
Devin, you're the man, Devin.
Alex
Devin
topless
gets double bicep
Alex
flex
topless
for
zombie says you call this bait. He says with hook through his lip. Oh shit!
That's not even
Oh.
like a. What is that?
They're just like okay. Look, they're all free RGB for everyone. They're just
Is any of
They're
those
not
people in
serious,
capital- is any of
man.
them using
Any
capitalization?
of them can okay.
Don't
Any of those
insult
people
them.
actually
They're just
passed the sixth
joking.
Grade?
okay. Okay,
Listen,
but for real,
if you think you can troll me, come to my channel and try to troll me there. You can't do
oh
shit.
shit, shit. Shrooms and
think you
feet
can troll me,
pics. Shrooms
Go to
and feet pics.
youtube.com/no,
No.
Alex, and let's see you try to troll
No,
me. There, 'cause I
don't.
think you can't troll shit.
No, he won't
You're a
answer.
self-advertising machine.
No, he
today,
won't
Alex.
answer unless you give him a
I'm
super
really
chat.
good.
That's not
See,
fair.
that's how you troll, Tack. That's how you fucking troll.
He's gonna take the super chats. That's not fair. Don't do that.
Listen, are you gonna give money to a guy who's a communist, acting like a grifter, no better than Vaush?
How am I
And maybe
communist?
never makes content?
How am I
Come on.
communist? I still haven't
Vouch
gotten an
Tanga?
answer to that.
Vaush Tango?
I haven't gotten an answer to the communist question yet.
Eric Dorson says, "Thank you for the $10, Eric. It's official. Zoomers
You're not getting
and
an answer
Tumblr
to any question right now,
are the
Fred, because you're
bane
so
of
fucking
this world."
silent on this call.
Wrong. We need genetically engineered cat girls for domestic ownership. I don't know what that means. Topless
girls.
Zombie says spelled Vosh with the O. Vosh.
Vaush.
Do
Fred's
you?
chat can't spell. Oh, color me surprised.
They're doing it in a joking way.
Oh yeah. They're doing it for the ironic.
Why can't
points,
boomers
right?
ever
Yeah.
laugh?
Ironic literacy.
They're being ironic. Just being fucking ironic. I wore this shirt. I wore a fucking shirt that says I'm a dweeb just to be ironic. It's fucking irony.
None of these guys are serious.
Moron.
None of these guys are serious. You know that, right?
We're not serious either. You know that too, right?
I don't know
Holy
about that.
shit. Holy shit.
That's what I mean the whole time,
Shut
Fred.
up. Shut the fuck up. Glazer made the best goddamn thing. Frit versus Alex. Grifter versus Lifter.
Well, I
Holy
lift. I mean, I lift too. So
Anyway, I know that our channel would be a fucking success just
It
because
absolutely
that course be
would.
Fucking hilarious.
fucking
and I love it.
merging the chats.
We would-
I would.
we would just-
We need to do this. We need to merge the chats.
We do. And
I would
we
be-
should just make clear every time we stream that this is all in good fun, because I know just some people will take it seriously, which would be horrible. But
Nobody in my chats.
no,
Nobody in my
Tack,
chat's
Tack,
taking it
Tack.
serious.
Oh, you
It
shouldn't.
needs
You mean?
to, no, they need to be thinking it's taken seriously because then they'll get
Okay.
really involved.
We'll get bigger
Okay.
super chats that way, mind you. Way bigger super
Two
chats.
boomers?
Frit, now you're thinking like a capitalist.
I've
Okay,
never
two
been a
boomers is not
communist.
going to happen.
I've never been a communist. I don't know where you get this
Of
communist.
course you're
Like
a
you.
communist.
Because you're a communist. Yeah.
All you ever post on Twitter is fucking far left bullshit.
In love with Asian music. Thank you for subscribing to the channel.
Princess Scarlet asks, when will this channel come into existence? That's a good question, Tack.
We need to figure that out. We got to figure out what to call it.
Yeah, we're
who's
gonna-
run it, all that good stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna start discussing things. I would guess if I had to give them maybe in a month.
That's what I was thinking in my mind. Yeah.
We need to get some artwork done and everything too.
Yeah,
Artwork,
well,
we're
Fred,
getting
Fred,
artwork
we're gonna do
done.
all the things. We're gonna do monetization. We're gonna do artwork. We're gonna do channel name. We're gonna do themes. We're gonna have to do how we actually do the stream so that we have one. Well, we only are gonna have one stream then.
Yeah,
So we
it'll be
have
one
to-
stream. How we're gonna set up Discord. How we're gonna set up visuals. All
Yeah.
that good stuff.
The whole chat is
So we're
wondering
gonna have
how
to
we
talk about
went. The whole chat is wondering how we went from passive aggressive to all of a sudden uniting in one cause. They're just wondering what the fuck happened. Oh no, it's Top Frit. Oh, I like that one.
Wait,
Nah,
your
I
chat
think we
is
should have a new
unable to.
identity.
Wait, your chat is unable to comprehend the ability of people to have a conversation. Fucking Zoomers, dude.
Love you,
Look,
Fessy.
Alex, why are you still going? You're like, you're losing it, man.
fucking
You're still
Zoomers. I'm
going.
not-
They
look,
could go for just
Why are you
2.5
still
men.
going?
You know, SEO and shit.
2.5 men.
By the way, Fortnite is owned by the Chinese Communist Party, and the Epic Games Store
Fred, come to
scans
the fucking mic.
your browser with your knowledge. That's true. Silence, boomer. All right, guys, they're not boomers. Alex and
The
Top
cat
Hats are not
lifter and the
boomers.
zoomer. That's pretty okay. So the lifter. Okay.
I don't think it's fair to be calling Alex and Top Hats boomers.
You could do the hat, the lifter, and the zoomer. Well, I really like two boomers and a
Okay.
zoomer. Chat says two men and a commie.
I think 2 boomers and a zoomer is perfect already.
I really like that one because
Me
it
too.
it does hit a lot of SEO.
And I think it's Well, it's what we do. we
It's
do
really
boomer
what
shit
we
and
do.
zoomer shit.
Yeah, 2 boomers and a zoomer.
What about Coomers?
We're all coomers.
Mm, we
So
all
why don't we
boomers,
just
I
call
guess,
it the
yeah.
Coomers Podcast?
No.
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 What?
But we can discuss
Listen,
this.
The
not-
Coomers
listen, you're- like,
podcast is
Frit,
dope.
Frit, you're not funny. Zoomers are not funny. You're not funny.
I wish I would have tuned to your channel for humor, but
So
I
the
don't.
chat says the bar, the gym, and the Oregon on fire.
Oh.
2 boomers. Yeah.
The cult of cold. Yeah, the cult of cold.
Everybody says we're just.
we're gonna discuss all this. How
We're
about
gonna
we do a
figure it
drinking
out.
game now?
Yeah, we're gonna figure. Okay, drinking game. Ready, boys?
Drinking
Coom
game.
nerds. Coom nerds.
Chat says correct. Frit is not funny.
Alex is just having to have his chat secure him because he did not look good tonight.
He do not look good to me.
He
says
did.
mother-
I'm pretty fucking
I
drunk
did-
right
I
now.
did back and biceps today. I look fucking great.
I did
got a
fucking.
pump.
I did chest today, so I'm
I
good.
have C cups.
Random boy says you're not funny, Alex.
I never said I was.
I know,
I think
but
he is. I think
I'm
everybody
but
in
I'm
here is
definitely
fucking
funnier
funny.
than. I'm definitely
does
funnier than
anyone
Frit.
here know what an adult baby is?
I think even our chats are funny. Look at me. I'm the inclusive person now.
We are
Chat,
expecting.
Drinking-
They're never going to understand. Never going to understand dry comedy.
No.
Not in a million years will they ever understand like what is a deep cut. In a
No, that's that.
You're the
that
one who's
is
been
going
responding to
wrong
the
way.
chat
Never
seriously.
understand what a deep cut is. Like honestly, Tack, like I make jokes and it's like you and other person. Shit, that is a deep fucking cut.
Popsicle hats and Alex. What the fuck? No.
Shut up, Zuma. Let's go drinking. Come on, drinking game now.
Two
already
Chads
red.
and a kid from Chaz. That's fucked.
I'm going to be astounded when we do this stream, and I'm gonna look at the chat and be like, "You have no power here."
Well, see, it all evens out because right now we're pretty much 2 versus 1.
Holy
so
shit,
2
Frit,
boomers
you're
versus 1
not
Zuma, but at the same
funny.
time, Frit has more viewers, so it evens
Alex,
out
why are
because
you
we're
so
gonna get more shit
passive
from
aggressive
viewers, so all
tonight?
good.
Dude, you're not funny.
Why are you so passive aggressive tonight?
You're I'm not being this is not passive. I'm telling you straight up. You're about as funny as Amy Schumer right now.
I don't know about that one. I've never done
Shannara says she
SJW.
knows the most descriptive name for us, not getting to the point, and I agree. Can we please have a drinking game now?
Okay, let's do it.
Reporting
Okay.
on every detail of the silicon and power potential in the Xbox
Oh,
Series
drink,
X.
drink,
And one
drink.
of the most common complaints I get is, where are the games? Or where is the gameplay on the actual console? We're going to take a look at what the holdup is, and the following footage will be painstakingly edited clips of only gameplay from first and third party launch Xbox exclusives. Don't
Oh,
blink
buzzword,
or
drink.
you'll miss it.
Drink.
Hit the like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of new content, and let's take a look at where Xbox is and where they are not for next generation.
Oh,
Xbox has been
Jesus.
showing games for the upcoming console as early as November 2019 at XO, and the
The
Game
XO,
Awards getting
XO.
fans excited for the Xbox
Yeah,
Series
drink.
X and the new console generation.
Console
Through much of
generation.
the spring of 2020, they had incredible momentum fueled by hype from fans for the reveal of the hardware and 2 main game showcases on stream during the difficult stay-at-home global hardship. In May
What?
and July,
Drink.
Xbox showed
Drink.
launch exclusives and Xbox Game Studios exclusives running at full 4K and some in 60 FPS, but very little gameplay. With everything we saw,
the
say
music
a
is
couple
indeed
of
good.
smaller titles,
At least he's honest.
being advertised
Right?
as quote representative of
Yeah.
Xbox Series X hardware, meaning that the games were running on a Series X spec PC.
Here we go.
In the mind of Xbox marketing,
I
running
expect the
games
buzzword there.
close to console quality was inconsequential since the Xbox brand spans current Xbox One all the way up to the highest spec PC. In fact, the Xbox Series X is just a small piece of a bigger picture, which includes xCloud game streaming and Game Pass
Oh my
on
god,
the go.
drink.
Fans want to see if the claims of the Xbox Series X are truly being realized on the hardware. And with little to no games running right on the console dev kit
You
or
ain't
the
hear that,
final
buddy?
console, Xbox
drinking
has
whiskey,
left
Fred?
little
Yes.
proof on the table
Oh, you're
that
fucking
the
up.
Xbox Series X, with just 2 months to launch, is the real deal. These clips are games only on
wanna
Xbox
play
and
that Halo
PC
Infinite
in the
game.
ecosystem, some going multi-plat a year or more
Ecosystem,
later. But
Yeah,
their
okay.
absence
I
of
guess that one
code
counts,
running
yeah.
on Xbox Series X, disclaimer at the bottom of the screen, is a big miss for fans looking for confirmation or justification for buying the console in place of building or buying a new PC. Here is the only big example, Bloober's The Medium running on Xbox Series X, showing two worlds rendering simultaneously in real time at 4K. There are two other smaller multiplats running on the Series X hardware, but truly the argument stems from seeing games that showcase the
I'm so
hardware
confused.
and what it can
I'm
do
so
beyond
lost.
what could run on a current console. Also, we are hearing behind the scenes that Xbox plans to showcase Gears 5, Sea of Thieves, and Forza Horizon 4 running at full native
I'm drinking just
4K
for Forza.
with higher performance on Xbox Series X. But fans want to see new games, not games they played out in 2018 and 2019. The disconnect comes from awareness from Xbox marketing that may have one of two approaches. Maybe
I'm
marketing
not
is
drinking on
holding
that.
out for the full September reveal to coincide with the Xbox
Have a good night,
Series
Chris. Love you,
S
man.
announcement
It's
with
just word
prices
salad.
and pre-orders for
It is-
both new
yeah,
consoles. The other reason
Sorry,
is
I'm gonna pause. Colt has this
I'm
amazing
so
talent.
lost, dude.
It's amazing talent that he's a little bit like like a meditation tape that you put on at night to fall asleep, because after about 30 seconds I completely zone out and I don't know what he's talking about anymore.
He
because
has
it's just words.
I'm
he has
so
caused
lost.
he has caused more damage to my liver than any X could. All right, that's for sure. This motherfucker has ruined my liver.
He's like an algorithm. He's like a chain random words together algorithm. I don't think he's a real person anymore.
Look, I've heard these terms from Xbox articles written by people, and I'm going to put them in my script, and they're going to make sense because they're real words used by Xbox. You know, and that's kind of shit. It just keeps going like that and that. Xbox Game Packs, Xbox Series
there's no
X.
theme. I'm missing a theme in his videos as well. He starts by saying there's no game. Somebody said that, and then he's suddenly talking about 4K resolution. And he's talking about marketing. And what is the theme here? What is the point?
Changes in some weird direction. It's super weird.
Every time, every damn time. All right.
reason is
more
maybe
drinking.
Mark is fighting with Xbox leadership that can't get partnerships ready during these
What?
difficult times, with studios working apart away from their teams and away from their equipment. Here is the solution.
No studio
Xbox
is
should be
working
reaching
away
out
from
to
the
partners
equipment.
first and second party and contracting them, paying them for their time to record gameplay on the Xbox dev kit for reveals in Xbox Wired articles, their YouTube
I'm
channel
just gonna drink.
updates,
I'm sure about
or
like
the
3,
next
yeah.
event. Take a team of 2 to 8 people to record completed or near complete portions.
I'm gonna
of
chug the rest
game
of this bottle,
running
guys. There's only a
on
little
the
bit
Xbox
left.
Series X.
Here goes.
And
Why
having
is
their
he talking
internal
about
studio marketing
I
team
told
drum
him
up a small
gameplay?
vignette explaining why the game and
That's the rest of my
performance is
bullet.
possible because of the Xbox.
I still got some
Series
ciders
X.
left.
This
I could
work
open
would
those.
take about 1 work week with this many people involved. Xbox would be paying them
Don't die
for
for
their
it.
time as a marketing promo for the new hardware.
You did this
and it would
to me.
create yet another opportunity
I know.
to showcase their games
Alex wanted
on
to call this
behalf
the
of
video, and
Xbox.
I'm not just drinking now.
Fans want to see the
Okay.
console in
Tradition.
action.
You did
Fans
this
want
to
to
me.
see continuous gameplay footage.
Dude, what is
Fans
he
want to see
saying?
and feel the
I
game.
have no idea.
Especially at a time when we cannot get our hands on with new games with live attended events completely
What?
canceled.
That's a buzzword.
PlayStation has been able to
Drink.
show extended gameplay of Ratchet
I have
and
no
Clank
more
Rift
bullet.
Apart and Godfall running on the PS5 before launch, and fans excited for these new consoles want to know that seeing is believing. Plans for gameplay and console reveals delayed from August
Seeing is
until
believing.
December.
I could not give
But
you a
with
summary
just
of
70
any of
days
this.
until the
I don't
console
know what
hits
he's
store
saying.
shelves, even right now is far too late. With the competition showing
What?
the hardware in action, Xbox still has time to commission their
Okay,
partners
I'm
to
pausing.
make
He's
content
okay,
to show.
pause the
Listen,
video?
listen. Okay, this guy doesn't tell you what he thinks. He just literally tells you everything he's heard. That's about it,
I
right?
don't
That's
even
like.
know what he's heard.
I don't know, dude. I'm so lost.
By the way, he just linked his Patreon in his video, and I
Ah.
just
So
clicked
he-
his
so, okay,
Patreon. He
two-
has 13 Patreons for $85 a month, but somehow has 120,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, 3 minutes in, he links subscribe to the channel. 6 minutes in, become a patron. I
Yep.
mean, I've got 2 patrons, whatever. Like I don't even plug that shit anymore because fuck Patreon, right? I don't give a
He has
shit.
115,000 subscribers.
Good for him.
Good for him.
Yeah, no, what I mean is the relation between Patreon and subscribers isn't quite there. You should have
Well,
more
he's
than 30,
he's more
30
like
Patreons.
he focuses more on like the AdSense. He has videos in the 1.7 million
Yeah.
of views.
Yeah.
Like his
Yeah.
revenue isn't even from Patreon. His
Yeah.
because
You're
he has
cutting out again,
videos.
Alex,
so
you
like
keep
the
coming
other
out.
screen.
Can you fucking make this in a goddamn America?
You're just an
Oh,
old
isn't it-
man
isn't
who
it
can't
American?
hear.
U.S.
I
U.S.
didn't know- I
West,
didn't know
right?
it's the
West, right?
It's US East right now.
Right, to make it West.
I'm gonna make it West.
Okay, you know what one of my problems with Colt Eastwood is I once watched a video of his that was
What about
titled.
now? Is that better now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
it's West
we
because
need
you
to make-
goddamn fucking
Yeah.
Australian, un-American
Yeah.
piece of
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
So-
US West is good for me, but interesting. Sorry, quick off topic.
Mm.
Since I play ESO on a West American server as well, it's actually pretty good that there's 15,000 kilometers between me and the servers, yet I still get a 200 ping. 200 ping may sound high for you, of course.
It's
but
not bad for
it's,
you.
it's fucking awesome. 200 ping and I play with my American buddies, awesome.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, couldn't
'Cause
play a
WoW-
shooter like
'cause
that,
WoW-
but for ESO it's fine.
Yeah, WoW is usually like 110 for Eastern servers.
I'm wondering how you're gonna do on
cool.
CS:GO. I want to see how you'll run CS:GO.
Oh, I mean, we'll just do deathmatch. We're not gonna do comp. He can't even play comp yet.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, if we
Yo,
play
oh,
on
I was
West
gonna
Coast
say, one
servers,
thing
we'd
that
be
w-
fine. East Coast servers wouldn't work for me.
One thing I want to say about Colt Eastwood, the problem I have with this guy, the way he structures his videos is he had a video titled with Game Pass, game reviews are going to become irrelevant, right? That's the whole title of the video. Okay, so you go in expecting that to be the subject of the video, but by the end of he's like, says nothing throughout the video.
It's the classic console
Nothing.
present topic switch, my
Okay,
good sir.
but then he gets to the end of the video and he finally kind of gives his point. He's like, well, since games are going to be on Game Pass, reviews won't matter because people can just try the games and it's going to cost them nothing. I'm like, well, if that was your whole point of your video, that's an awful point. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you just cover up your bad point with like nonsense for 10 minutes.
Yes, 90% buzzwords without any coherence or connection or link.
I just hate videos.
Then-
I just hate the way it's structured. It's like, just fucking make your videos 5 minutes long. Holy shit.
Right, we have 2 minutes and 50 left. Let's go drinking again.
Let me open the cider.
Oh no, I clicked on the wrong fucking thing.
It's fine.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
that's fine. Let me open one of these ciders. All right, let's
I
go.
remember.
Let's
All
go.
right.
No,
Alright.
even a big game like Halo Infinite not ready for launch. The Xbox Series X is the best place to play. Most
I'm gonna
every
drink just for
single
that
game.
lie.
This is
Wait.
Colt Eastwood. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for staying all the way to the
Damn,
end.
2 minutes
There
and
is
30 for
definitely-
self-act?
You know,
Wow.
it's bad when he thanks you for staying till the end.
It's amazing. It's 6:30. The video is 8:50.
He's
And
literally-
already starting the. This is the end of the video. Now let's go for self ads. Wow.
He's literally telling you. Thanks for staying till the end of the video. He's like, yeah,
Yeah.
you better thank me for that, bitch. It was awful.
I still think he's a very clever man, and I think the niche. That
I think he
got for
knows
himself-
exactly what he's doing,
Oh, absolutely.
and he is using it to his full advantage. I guarantee you, he has connections inside of Microsoft that are doing something with him
Hey, Billy.
because his
Hey, Game
ability
Freakness.
to market is really, really good, and his SEO is fantastic. Fantastic.
Oh yeah. I mean, I honestly don't understand why people would click on something that is called Xbox Series X console gameplay perfect solution marketing next generation consoles in 2020, but it puts the video in so many faces that you are bound to find a lot of people will click on that shit. Yeah.
The
Like
way he
that
said
title,
that.
that title grammatically makes 0 sense.
Yeah. I wouldn't even know why I would click on it, because it's just
Xbox Series X console gameplay perfect solution. Right there, none of that makes sense.
No.
not even. No.
You know what?
Marketing next-
What the? Okay, what exactly?
So marketing next gen consoles in 2020 makes sense.
Okay, you know what, guys?
It
But the
makes
thing
sense
is-
if you say this as a sentence, marketing next generation consoles in 2020, but it could also be this it could also be marketing next generation consoles in 2020 or marketing next generation consoles. Do you know what I mean? It's,
Right.
it could be correct, but it could also not be correct.
But so what he did was, so think about how YouTube works, right? Xbox Series X, he put in the very front of the title. So it's going to have the most traffic because people are looking for information about the Xbox Series X. Then it says console gameplay.
Yep.
So now you're thinking about like, okay, I want to find
This is going to be a
gameplay
preview
this.
of how it actually looks like.
Bingo. Perfect solution in all caps. I don't know where that comes from.
Yeah,
because
I don't know what that means at
Actually,
all.
I've noticed.
He could have removed that, and that wouldn't have really made any traffic difference, right?
No, guys, I've actually noticed this in one of his, I forgot which video it was, but he had like almost half of like his like to dislike ratio was just dislikes, and the title of the video was like something, and I remember reading through the comment section, people were commenting, "What the hell? This video isn't talking about this at all." And I'm like, and I was like, "Oh, it was the fucking the Xbox." It was like some video talking about, oh, is Xbox 4K real or not? And he never actually talks about whether he never talks about the list of games that are real 4K. And then so the people in the comment section were like, what the fuck? What's the list of the games that are in actual 4K? You never said anything. And it was massively disliked.
Right now, in this comment section, the first comment is most powerful, best place to pay, and no game show. The second one is, I'm getting tired of this most powerful console. I'm not a Sony fanboy, but honestly, you can't hide under the slogan forever. The next one is laughing my ass off, the damage control is laughable, and so on and so forth. So all the comments that he gets are pretty negative. Strangely enough,
the comments don't
ratio is
matter.
5K to 400. So
but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like the comments are engagement.
Yeah, but that does. I know all of that. It just still means to me that there is a lot of hate watching going on.
Yeah, it's a lot of hate watching. That's really what it is.
Wait.
Like that's
I
the
really
part.
need to go to the toilet now and get
I need to
because I
take a
just had almost
fat
a liter
piss
of
too.
booze.
I'll
Well,
be right back.
A
That
liter?
would be
What the
booze.
fuck is a liter? You goddamn.
I don't know, something 50,000 fluid peasant ounces. I have no idea. You Fahrenheit.
A liter is peasantry. Listen, the metric system is fucking peasantry.
Holy shit, Alex! Now you gotta fight.
We're gonna fucking fight. Goddamn. We're gonna
Okay,
fight.
dude.
Go pee.
What? Yeah, I'm gonna go pee as soon as we finish this. How is being able to divide everything by 10 peasantry when you fucks come up with fucking feet and elbows to measure things like a fucking peasant in medieval times?
It's very simple. A foot is 12 inches.
Is your foot 12 inches?
Yes.
Show me. Show me your foot pics or it didn't happen. No, don't show me your feet, please. Thanks.
Look how big they are.
I think I'm gonna go pee now. I'll be right back.
Probably gonna get banned off Twitch now. All right, chat. What are we doing? What's going on? Listen. We need to have a conversation. A real serious conversation, because Frit is probably too drunk and too high to actually have a conversation right now. Tack is going to go pee.
I'm back.
What we got to do is make sure that my channel gets the subs. That my channel.
Why is everybody in my chat saying silence boomer? What did you say, Alex? God damn it. Alex, what did you say? It's triggering the chat, god damn it.
At one point, listen, you will become what you hate. You will become a boomer. You might as well begin the journey early.
I know
That's the
I know
trick.
what he's talking about. Like I saw this in like a trip once. He's like, years from now, you're gonna look at yourself and you're gonna be like, you're not gonna believe everything you believed. I'm like, yeah. I already see it coming. But I'm like, who cares? I'm just gonna write it now.
It's fine. You can write it now. It's fine.
Like I'm gonna like write it. Like I'm gonna
Go ahead, say it. Finish it.
scratching my dick, itchy dick right now.
That's because you didn't shower, you dirty pig.
I didn't shower after working out. That is true.
Oh, you're fucking disgusting, dude.
I did not shower after working out today. Yeah,
How do
I
you
feel
not shower after working out?
No, that was just today, dude.
That is immediate. The second you work out, you go shower. I mean, I have really bad beat.
I stayed naked most of the day, so.
That's also disgusting.
It is, yes. I don't have to become a boomer. I have a 9mm miracle pill. What the fuck does that mean? What did you say, Alex, while I was gone? What the fuck?
Also, 9mm are for pussies, 45 or bust.
Nathan Higgs. Frit, you disgust me. I know. Listen.
You disgust me, Fred.
We've already purged Top Hats like I promised. He's purged. He's purged. He's anti-emulation.
I gotta cut my hair.
Your hair's not even close to being long, bitch. What are you?
It's long enough.
That's
It's
not-
long enough. It's long enough.
Why do
I gotta
boomers
cut.
all have this? I'm done with that subject.
Why do boomers what? Why do boomers have short haircuts?
Yes.
Yeah. 'Cause we're not
Apparently,
fucking
oh yeah, it's
hippies.
1/4 of a gallon a liter. By the way, that is a very interesting. It's very easy to convert liters to gallons, actually.
Alex,
because
may
one gallon
is
is
it?
4 liters.
Oh,
Alex.
is it? It's easy to convert to gallons now.
Yes, it has. Yes, and now convert gallons to fucking fluid ounces, and you get back to the peasantry. Yeah.
guys, should we stop drinking during these streams, or should we keep
No.
doing this forever?
No, keep drinking.
No, I think that's.
I want to do these streams all the time.
Yes, it's great. Why should we stop drinking? We're having a lot of fun.
You have
I
no
think.
idea how fun these streams are. Oh my
Exactly.
god, I tune into people
Listen,
playing games,
I
and I'm
look- I
fucking
look
bored
forward-
watching their shit.
I look forward for two things:
Exactly.
every other Wednesday, and every Friday.
Are we still on for this Friday?
I gotta check. The wife wants to have a date night. I don't know if she wants it on
Yeah.
Saturday or Friday. I gotta find out.
Just do what you can, man.
Worst case, we can't do it this week because I'll be out.
That's fine, man. Go do
That's
what you
okay.
go do what you want to do, man.
Gotta have a date night with the wife. We haven't had one in like 2 years.
I would like a Friday. I would actually like one Friday off.
Yeah, Tack, when you get a kid, shit fucks up.
No, I believe you. It's just ouchie.
You know, I'm not really a father, but I have to live around my nephew, and it's
Shannara
like,
says,
oof.
also, are you a mod here, Shannara? Because you're a mod in Tack's channel, so I made you a mod in my channel. Snip,
By the way,
snap.
Alex, regarding units, I am a staunch supporter of the metric system, unless except one of the American things is I think really good, Fahrenheit. I like Fahrenheit. I think
Fahrenheit
is
is
a good
way
unit.
better.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
agreed.
Well, puffer
Because
And
fish.
you know what I don't like? I hate
What?
kilometers. I like miles.
Now kilometers for me make more sense than miles, but I just trying to give you Fahrenheit, dude. Come on.
Listen, okay, Tack.
Fahrenheit is superior. Celsius is trash.
Pufferfish says centimeter
Pufferfish.
centimeter is the best meter. I don't know.
Well,
I prefer
metric
inch.
system makes a lot of sense because what do you want to do? Do you want to multiply by 10 or do you want to multiply by
surprised how
1.7 and then
yeah.
multiply by 3.4 and then multiply by... Yeah.
It's,
Here's what pisses me off, right? Just pick one, because I have a lot of socket wrenches and Allen wrenches,
Yep.
and I have to go between metric and standard.
Yeah.
And also, if one's called standard, then the other one isn't fucking standard. Get the other one the fuck out of here.
You know, it's an ass
That
for
was
us.
the most American thing you've
You
ever
know,
said.
it's an ass. It's an ass for us people who like when we go and get a new socket wrench set. We're like, oh okay, oh fuck, we also have to buy
Does
the
it
other.
confess
We
it?
have to buy the other fucking version.
Now I gotta
also.
buy 2 sets of wrenches.
Oh, you-
because this
yeah,
fucking
you
ass
always
is,
have-
like metric, and I got standard. Look,
Yeah.
it's fucking standard, okay? I don't need 5/16.
Yeah.
Right. Just
No.
give me the fucking standard.
Like I have a fucking huge chunk of fucking socket wrenches. It's insane.
It's just
We definitely, you know what, Alex? When we do our own channel for this podcast, we definitely need to teach Frit how to keep a constant distance to his fucking mic.
You know, I've been staying right here. I haven't actually moved.
I don't know why it is, but every time.
You know, guys, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm
gonna be honest.
I'm
I'm gonna be honest about what the boomers. The boomers were right about analog. The boomers were right about analog audio the whole time. All right, digital is ass. All right, USB mics are fucking ass. The boomers were correct about analog. Analog is
Yeah,
the way
we're
to
right
go.
about a lot of things.
What mic do you have, Frit?
Shitty fucking Blue Yeti still.
Pure
Same.
Yeti is fine, but the Blue Yeti should be able to actually record.
No,
at
it's
the
not
same level.
fine. I'm sick of
The
USB
Blue
Able to
mics.
record- I had that too. It should be able to record you just fine from 2 meters away. Still,
The
you.
Blue Yeti should be like 6 inches from your mouth, you fucking twat.
It is 6 inches from my mouth. It's been the
Have
whole
you tried
time.
sticking
This
This
mic
mic
to
has
a
been
phone
giving
and trying to
this
hold
mic has been
it
giving
down?
me
You should, man.
issues, and I've been like doing all the work I can on it, but it's just I think it's time to like get a new mic. This thing's ass. It's not.
What I'm using is the Rode Procaster, and I really like it. But you also have to be really close to it.
Oh.
If you move around a lot, I would recommend maybe even a shotgun mic or something. Not even kidding.
Yeah. I remember seeing what the Game Grumps had as a setup one day, and I was like, fuck, I could never afford that, but that's what I would love to have, a boom mic like that. Oh my god.
Yeah, in your case,
Yeah.
Rick, because you do seem to be moving around a lot, I would just not recommend a podcasting mic because that
I'm
is
going
very
around
dependent
back
on you
and
staying
forth.
still.
I'm going back and forth to my bong and to my beer and shit, right? It's like,
Which is fine.
That's
I'm just
why
saying.
you're having issues.
Yeah, which is why you should have not a classical broadcasting podcast mic because those are geared to you staying so close that you can't even that you almost smell the fucking spit of your mouth on the phone door.
Oh.
Also, you know what's the worst? ASMR.
Someone is
It's the
going
worst.
to clip that out of context.
ASMR is the act is ASMR is in fact the worst fucking thing.
Yeah.
And
I'm
people
glad
go
we
to my
agree on that one.
channel and they're like, "Oh, you have an ASMR voice," and I'm like, "I don't understand what that means."
Exactly. Yeah. So when I listen to ASMR, mostly when I'm drunk on my stream on Twitch and want to piss off the top hatters, I get aggressive by that shit. When I hear it, I really want to punch somebody in the face. Not necessarily the broadcaster, just somebody. ASMR is.
Just somebody.
Just somebody. Yeah.
Somebody.
It's because it's supposed to be calming and supposed to be, making you feel good and tingly. I just want to kill people when I hear that shit. It's not fun. Well, it is fun, but ASMR is not.
Do you
fun.
listen to any local?
All right, let's finish off this cult video.
Oh,
Wait.
oh, there's
minute.
more to the video.
There's 2 minutes left.
Are
Okay,
you
let's do
fucking
it.
for real right now with me, man? Oh,
Yeah,
my
let's do
God
it.
Damn it. Okay, let's go.
A power advantage. But many of the comments and feedback I got last week on the channel related to the lack of gameplay shown by Xbox on the actual console. One of the biggest hurdles Xbox has, besides working from home, is that their big exclusives from Xbox.
What? So, what?
The
The
big
biggest
hurdle
from
from
Xbox
working from
apart
home.
working at home.
I
What?
think they're talking about the coronavirus shit right now.
Probably.
That
Yeah.
they're working
This
from
fucking
home.
guy.
I think that's what he's talking about. Maybe. That's it. I think that's literally what he's talking about. But I mean, when did this
Yeah,
video come out?
But I mean, how good is your console really doing when you have to defend it from not showing gameplay on the console? I
Yeah,
mean,
that is not
dude,
yeah.
2 months from release.
This motherfucker has been here like cheerleading for Microsoft, who has not shown us a lick of next gen gameplay yet, and it's kind of crazy to me. I'm just not all that caring for next gen.
You didn't even see the video. Yep. Thanks,
Yeah.
Jen.
Yeah, I'm not that caring for next gen in terms of like if the games are going to look that much better. I only care if they're going to be optimized better. Because with consoles having better hardware now, I'm expecting better optimization.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
for me, for example, I don't care about the PS5
Yeah.
at all because I don't like the games, I don't like the console,
Yeah.
I don't need it. But with the Xbox, unfortunately, it is tied a little bit to the PC, as in many games will be releasing on the Xbox and the PC at the same time, and we will share a kind of ecosystem. Hey, Mario, Xbox is PC.
Wait, is Mario Sniper there? Mario, what are you doing in his chat?
I just know. I haven't seen him. I just know that Mario blocks people on Twitter for saying Xbox is PC.
That's fine by me. One thing you and Alex...
Which is why we should be a little bit more
No.
concerned about the Xbox, because if the Xbox is shit, we're gonna get more shit games. too.
Actually, on the subject of
See if I can
blocking,
crack him back.
you guys were right that, who gives a fuck about blocking? You don't want to deal with someone,
Yeah.
block them. Actually, you don't want to deal with entire.
you like
You don't want to
people,
deal.
man.
You don't want to deal with an entire herd of assholes. Just fucking block an entire subject. you know.
Yeah, I mean, one doesn't have to be all Steve Shives about it,
No,
blocking
yeah.
the whole internet. But if somebody is being a bitch, it's just a render on the internet. Block that
Yeah.
bitch and carry on.
One thing is to block. One thing is to block someone right after like a simple disagreement, but to like block someone who's just spamming you shit you don't want to see. Just like fucking.
I
get the
usually mute
fuck outta
first
here.
anyway.
Yeah,
the
muting's
mute
my
function on
first
Twitter
option.
is not
Yeah.
perfect because sometimes I get muted people showing up on my notifications anyway. I don't know why, but muting is a nice way of not making them and not making them go to lengths to contact you further, but at the same time not giving them attention. I like muting.
Oh fuck! Pufferfish actually thought that was Mario Sniper on your side, and he says, "Mario, come back. He's not your family." Oh great! Now my chat's
No,
trying
I'm
to.
sure
Oh
Mario
great! Now
is
my
bound to stay with his Zoomer
now
family.
my chat's doing the thing where they're trying to trigger me now. Fucking hell. Okay.
Block them all. Ban them all, Fred. Ban your chat.
That's how my chat is. Whoever they want to fucking trigger, like when it's me especially. I fucking hate these guys. Except when they give me super chats. I'm
Indeed,
okay with
Chad.
that. I'm okay with the super chats. No, what? Xbox is the best. Get the fuck out of here.
Xbox, best
Xbox
box.
is
Xbox is the best box. Ah.
See, peasants from back then, when this slogan became a thing, and that was not a Microsoft thing, it was a peasant thing, they came up with that.
I always thought that was.
Those
Like.
peasants back then were creative and funny and quirky.
Attack, you're gonna think this is crazy, but I never heard that term until I saw your channel. When I saw your joke, you were floating in space. You're like, Xbox is the best box. That's the first time I ever heard it. I was like, ah, that's funny. And then I found out it was a real slogan that they were using. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, it was. I
vomited. I
The,
vomited.
the peasants back then were very funny. I think they were kind of like me, as in not
So, hold
taking
on.
things very
Sony
seriously. And then
says-
came Rags and make everything serious.
Yeah.
Sony says they'll support the PS4 for the next 3 to 4 years.
Well, great. So much.
So
for
basically-
technology.
Held back. Held back. Held back.
God of War will be on the PS4, I guess. That's what it means.
Yeah, so people in my chat, PMS Jordan says, as the queen of green, I endorse Xbox is the best PMS Jordan, get the fuck out of my chat right now. You son of a bitch. You traitor.
PS
Do you
Jordan,
see
listen.
what I mean, Alex? With Fritz's voice becoming loud and.
Sorry,
loud
I'm getting far away
left
from the mic.
and
Listen
right.
to PMS Jordan. Hold on. Jordan, let's have a conversation real quick. Look, this is Alex, okay?
Uh-oh.
Look, I don't know what you see in a popsicle stick.
Might
That's
go again.
ridiculous, right?
Alex, are you insecure about me?
He's like 5 foot tall. He's
I'm
a
not
little
5.
stick,
I thought it was 5'4".
right? No, you shrunk. He's
Oh,
5
okay,
foot
fair
2.
enough.
He's
That's
a
pretty
little
tall for a
stick.
popsicle stick. Pretty tall for a popsicle
And,
stick. Alex, I think
and he's a communist. So look, listen, what you gotta do is,
I love Alex. I love you too much. Oh
Jordan,
my god.
you need to go and be yourself, and be a Chad, and come to my channel instead. That's what you should do.
Alex does not allow me to have a
is
single
indeed
female.
Captain Stockholm.
A single female. See, the thing is, me and Jordan, we didn't even get along at first. Okay?
Neither did we, Fred.
No, I started getting along with PMS Jordan until I got her humor, and I was like, holy shit, this chick is funny as fuck. Oh my
You
god.
think PMS Jordan is a girl on the internet?
I don't care if
There
she
are no
is or
women on the
not.
internet.
I don't care if she
There
is
are
or
no-
not.
There are no girls on the internet, bro.
No, there is Empress Crowley. Is she a girl, Alex?
Yeah.
So
No.
what was that old saying? On the internet, all women are men, all men are boys, and all boys are actually FBI agents.
And all of them, and 90% of them have fucked your mom. So
That's
Yeah.
correct. 100%
that is correct.
All women are men. On the
All
internet.
men are boys, and all boys are FBI agents.
Alex, PMS Jordan says, and this is gonna please you, Alex, but he's one of my favorite simps. There you go.
No, she's Shan. That's better chaos.
So he's one of your So you're saying
Yeah.
that Fred is a simp for you?
Well, I haven't given her any money, so I don't know.
No, you don't have to
Yet.
give money to be a simp.
Well, I haven't. What would it count as simping exactly, though? I haven't really simped for Jordan.
You're trying to get goats to marry her.
Alex, all
No,
comments are
she
fake,
asked
so-
me to give her goats to marry her. She said, like, if I wanted to marry her.
And what did you say?
I didn't say yes, because I can't get goats. Where am I going to get goats?
Again, it's not about you saying no. You said
You
you
said
can't get goats.
you kind of implied, yeah, you would
Which
do
means
it if you
if
had
you
the
could
means
get
to get
goats,
goats.
You would have.
Not in the real world. What the fuck are you
No,
talking
yes.
about?
Oh,
That's
in your
what it
dreams or what?
No, not even in
What
my
the fuck would you-
dreams.
The whole point is that if you had the ability to get goats, you would have gotten goats. Charlie
I don't know.
agrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, Charlie. Hey,
Do you know another thing that's really gross? Findom. Do you know Findom?
What's
No.
Findom?
Findom is financial domination. Women who
Oh, pay
tell-
pigs?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's gross.
it is amazingly gross.
Don't give women your money.
I have seen a YouTube video about people, so men who are into that, screeching at people who make fun of them, and they suddenly turn into real chats in the comment section. Oh, you bitch, say that about me, and I'm a little simp again in real life. Like, dude, you're paying a woman to call you a loser and an asshole.
Uh-huh.
Never try to pretend to be a chat on the internet ever again.
Never again. Ever. Never, ever, ever again.
Alex, would you
No.
ever give a super chat to Blair White?
Yes.
Okay, so you would give money to a woman?
Think about what you just asked me.
No, I'm asking.
No, you really should fit.
You really should think
really
about
should
what you
fit.
just asked me.
No, I said so. You would give money to a woman, wouldn't you, Alex?
You're
You
such
really
a
should
commie, you can't even imagine what we're talking about.
I know. That's why I said it. I wanted to see what you would say.
You really should think about what you
I wanted to see what you would say.
Oh my god, we're arguing on so many layers right now.
Mayday. Thanks to Azure Series X servers, no other cloud and streaming service will offer a better gaming experience on NVIDIA RTX 3090 than Xbox Series
called?
X.
Who was that? Was that
I
called? Who said
don't- Oh no, that's from NanoPolyMath on Twitter. Apparently, I don't know who that is. Does anyone know who that is? I don't.
No.
So if I don't know who that is, I don't care about that tweet.
Oh, by the way, I had a real socialist coming in into my Twitch chat the other day.
You should have
Wait,
killed
like a
him.
real
You
one?
should have shot
A-
him
a
on the
real-
spot.
A real Zoomer.
Should have shot him on the
And,
spot.
And because we were talking about something society related, and they suddenly started. Oh,
Were you playing
you're
Crusader
just
Kings 3?
Yes.
That's why.
And he was like, "You're all capitalists and you hate social programs." And I said, "Well, I'm actually very much in favor of social programs like public healthcare. So why would you assume this about me?" And then they went on a big rant and posted Pepe memes and everything to get at me. Like, dude, you're a socialist. And then I moderator spammed them. I don't know what my point was. I'm being drunk.
You're
Mm,
not
it's
drunk
fun.
at all. Shut
Boys,
up.
I
You're
think
not
it's time to end the stream.
Okay, I'm gonna end my stream, but I'm gonna keep talking to Top Hats. So I'm gonna say
we
to my.
can't do it like the last time. I can't pass out like last time again.
Oh, you can actually end your stream from here.
Yeah, because this time I actually
Aw.
also have a date with my wife on Saturday. That's in 2 days,
Aw.
and my hangovers last 3 days, so I couldn't do it if I drank.
I've got to
more
deal
now
with my
because I'm
wife
a
on
fucking
Friday,
boomer.
so...
Do you guys both have anniversaries around this time?
No.
No, just
Mm.
just
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
just doing
Aw,
stuff
that's
with
nice.
the wife. Nothing.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah,
You see, Frit, when you actually have an actual relationship,
indeed, Chan.
that's what you do.
I'm okay for now. I know you don't accept that, but it's okay.
It's not about me accepting it, Frit. It's about you understanding.
Well, then don't speak out against it.
who you
Actually,
are. I
Fred,
never
no,
said I
actually,
did.
Fred, we can stream for a little bit longer. I still
Oh
have
yes,
trying to finish anyway.
awesome. Yeah. Okay.
Alright,
Thanks to everybody
I'm
who's
going
joined.
to bed because my son wakes up at 5:30 in the fucking morning.
Thanks for joining, Alex. Everybody.
Alex, I love you, man. You're the best.
Yep.
Oh, I love you too.
We all love each other. I love Alex too.
I don't know about loving you, Frit. I don't know.
Alex
been-
is a
you've
little
been-
Alex is a little
you've been-
paranoid
you've been
because he's been
pretty-
he's been watching a little too much Ben Shapiro lately, but
You've been
we're
pretty
good.
bad in CS:GO lately.
You know. Okay, yes, I have. I have been really bad at CS:GO
Well, look,
lately.
look. There's no look, right? If where you live floods, just sell your house.
Well, if where I live burns, I'll just sell my house too.
Exactly. If your house burns down, just sell your house.
You know, that's a
Yep.
great idea. The ashes are worth a little more because
It's
there's
just-
memories
it's
in them.
Just, it's just smart. If you know, what I'm saying like.
But I mean, it's Oregon.
Alex,
Oregon is completely commie anyway. isn't it?
Top Hats, someone in my chat, Zeebs Ka, fucking stupid names. They say, what the fuck is a hangover? You fucking
Wow.
Zoomer! That's a Zoomer.
That's a
That's
Zoomer
that's
if I
really
ever seen one.
Zoomer, yeah.
That or he's actually legit never experienced. I haven't had a hangover yet either.
She is Nymph. Nymph. Somebody in my chat asked, "Isn't Ben Shapiro's sister hot?" She is.
Yes, super. Hot.
I don't know. She looks like a girl Shapiro. I'm not attracted to her.
No, she doesn't. She's
I don't
super
know.
fucking hot.
You're not attracted to her because you're a commie,
No, I'm not attracted to her because she literally looks like Ben Shapiro with the girl Snapchat filter.
and you
No,
don't like
she
Ben Shapiro
doesn't.
because you're a
She
commie.
does. Chat. Am I crazy on that one? She looks like
Yeah,
Ben
you're
Shapiro.
crazy on
She
that
looks
one,
like Ben
dude.
Shapiro with the
Yeah.
girl Snapchat filter.
No,
Anyway,
no, you're crazy on that one. All right, guys, have a great night.
have a good
And
night.
we're going to be
guys.
starting to discuss the new channel soon. Then.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, new channel.
Awesome.
I'll talk to Cinder
Three-
about
two
tomorrow.
boomers and a zoomer.
I don't know if we haven't agreed on that being the name yet.
Alex's chat and Fritz chat. I'm going to be the only one who's daring to
Yeah.
bro-
Oh,
come
yeah,
shenanigans, so if you
everyone
wanna
from-
still be hanging out, come over
Yeah,
here.
everyone from my
Top
chat
Hats
go
and
to.
champagne.
Everyone from my chat go to.
If you're on my chat, go
Yes.
to Top Hats and Champagne's channel.
Okay. Have a good night, everyone.